of Reggae Sumfest 2026, and that is sponsored by Magnum as the title sponsors. Believe you me, I think it is fitting, I think it is right, and we're very, very pleased at this time to have the brand manager for Magnum joining us. Brandon Wallace, we say good morning, and how are you today?
I'm good. Morning. I'm very good today.
Congratulations on getting the opportunity, yes, I would say, to have your brand, Magnum, a very, very powerful brand, yes, as the title sponsors of Reggae, of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest this year. Yes. How did that all come together?
You know, we've been supporting Reggae Sumfest for quite some time, so we saw this as a great opportunity, especially this particular year, featuring, you know, two of the great legends of dancehall. We have been synonymous with dancehall from the start, so it was a good opportunity for us to come on board now as a title sponsor and just showing up in dancehall in a bigger way, in a more memorable way, yeah, on a big stage.
Indeed, and we're very pleased that you came on board. From your perspective as a brand manager, what value would you say that Magnum is going to be bringing to the festival in terms of the support of the festival? Break it down for me, if you will.
Well, you know, outside of just, you know, sponsoring this great event, we are bringing that Magnum flair, that association with dancehall. We've always been supporting the culture, so it's really about amplifying that space, amplifying the culture, showcasing the talents in the best way as possible as well, and really just being there to make sure that people just continue to see us in the space and seeing that we are showing up as a supporter of dancehall.
Yeah, I don't want to ask too much of you. Maybe you might not want to spill the beans, but I still am going to ask you, Brandon, are there any special activations or surprises or even fan experiences that are being planned that you can give us a little hint on right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Can't give away too much details, but we will have a space there. We have our Magnum lounge, our red leather lounge, and people can definitely come and have an immersive experience. We have some things in store for the people on the ground in particular, and people can also look forward to something on the stage that we're planning to do something big. Yeah.
Not prepared to say much more.
No, not prepared to say much more.
Did it make your decision any easier when you realized that Vibes Cartel, yeah, and Mavado are the headlining acts this year?
Yeah, it was a no-brainer.
Are you a fan of either or both?
Of course, both of them. No sides.
No sides. I want to ask you to pick one, and I hope you won't ask me either. But looking at the festival itself, you have brought a lot of excitement, yeah, so far, and the day has not yet arrived. We're talking about July 18, by the way, listeners and viewers, Plantation Cove. Do you see any, whether advantages or disadvantages in terms of the venue? I know that the change had to be made, yeah, based on what had happened with the hurricane and the damage it caused in Montego Bay, but how are you fitting in with the new venue, so to speak?
I mean, Plantation Cove is not unfamiliar to us. Okay. We've been at other events there. So for us, it's really just a change of how Reggae Sumfest is doing the execution this year. I don't necessarily see it as a challenge. It's more of an opportunity to do something new, to bring something new to people who especially love Reggae Sumfest as an event annually. So I think it's still a good opportunity for people to just come and expect something different, yeah, and be a bit more surprised about that Reggae Sumfest experience this time.
Okay,
around.
so yeah, there are no real challenges in terms of execution, yeah, so to speak, at this new venue?
Not from my side.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Now, I'm not going to tell you if it's Joe Bogdanovich who sent me a message and asked me to put this question in, but I've been asked to ask you whether or not beyond this festival, if we can depend on Magnum to continue to support a festival like this.
You know, this is really about showing up for dancehall, so we're going to continue doing that. We're going to continue that momentum, so you can definitely expect us to be creating that value for our fans, for the talent, and for big industry platforms like this. Yes.
On a personal note, how long since you've been brand manager for this fantastic product, and how has it been going so far?
I still feel a little new. I've been there for 2 years.
Oh, really?
But you know, I've been just running, yes, and trying to catch with the pace.
Right, because it's big product and, yeah, big energy,
very big
and a
energy.
Wonderful way to celebrate a Jamaican product that we're so proud of. Brandon, we definitely will be in touch.
Yes.
We're going to be broadcasting as usual from backstage, and so we will talk to you as to whether or not we can find any ways of partnering going forward. But for now, I'd like to thank you for dropping by, for being my first guest. Congratulations on being the title sponsors, Magnum, A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. And we wish you and your team all the very, very best.
Thank you very much.
All right, great seeing you. All right, that's Brandon Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, right here. My first guest on our live broadcast from the press launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. Good morning, Richie Rainford. Good morning, DJ Spinal. And good morning, Theron, the newest member of the team. We also want to say good morning to Craig, who is remotely making sure that everything runs right. And welcome to Kingston, our producer, Jackie Williams. Listeners, there's a whole lot more excitement coming. If you're sipping on a bottle of Magnum right now, you're doing the right thing. Right, Brandon?
Yes, you're doing the right
the
thing.
Right
Absolutely.
thing. The right thing. He agrees with me on that. Let's get back to the music right now. DJ Spinal, take it away.
Smartin', I'm telling you, but just loving yourself. I mean, value yourself, think highly yourself. Hashtag, I'm a big deal.
You are listening to
You're my friend, I'm a
I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. And my friends are some big deals. Very, very, very important. For real. This has nothing to do with money or fame or vanity. This one is all about self-worth. So big up your chest and stand proud, and don't matter about nobody. The man no more than the man on this earth. So whether you walk or you a drive car, if you're white or black like tar, me feel good in yourself, you're a star. Push up on no one and tell all the haters I'm a big deal. You're my friend, I'm a big deal. I'm a big tell you. Yeah, we're kinda important. Okay. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. Believe me, my friends are some big deals. Okay. Very, very, very important. For very. For real. It's like you have the Prime Minister, and then you have way. That are the order in a few country. Yes, that are the status of the hierarchy. Ask anybody about it. 4.0 and the great point average. And we never cheat or copy, forget it. You know you have your dreams and nobody can stop it. Just walk out, but I'm blank and say I'm a big deal. Very big deal. I'm a big deal. Okay now. Yeah, we're kinda important. Very. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal.
come back, come laugh. Like I know them kill you. So be careful. I've been hurt by friends. I've been hurt by friends. So me tell you stay away. Stay away from the waste man then so yours. I've been hurt by friends. I've been hurt by friends. So in case you run away, me tell you run when the waste man dead. You know see, them your friend of them lame. Come and talk about a brother them name. They both of them want see you dead yet still them not have nothing for gain. And they them a wish for the one little life where cha-cha behave you. Natalie said, so nobody watch it. He said, she said, she told true. But a good thing my name for. Come on, I almost believe it. Now my seat say, Natalie did a pre-med. So I'll when you have 10 man, me a feel be 11. Me never ask them fi watch your body fi me that me I tell them. I'll when them say 6 man do they, guess who makes 7? Can everybody still feel right? Me feel like say me taking heaven. Yeah. Even the girl them watch you fi me too. I guess them just a try to find a way fi give me too. No for them just want to climb up on the pinnacle. Them just want to that me the child them want to pin it to. Them say that to every man you give it to. When them see your body, them a see me too. When them a watch and chat, you not a thing it do. Me come me no listen, me no left you all. When you have tears, love me. Love it when you touch me. How you give up on yourself so easy, so girl, go on we do you in love with. Tell me baby, tell me now. Me this will leave a woman when me there with you. I broke you off, you broke me down. If you ain't love me, make you tell me so. Remember me a talk, but remember say me would be a idiot if me never love. Girl, me a cut, you know. You know me a man
so me have it. Baby. John was hear me, I say. Me don't see, say love, no love me. Me love it when you touch me. How you give up on yourself so easy. So, girl, go on, we do you in love with. Tell me, baby, tell me now. Me this will leave a woman when me there with you. I broke you off, you broke me down. If you ain't love me, make you tell me so. Remember me, your talks in but remember say me would be a idiot if me never love. Girl, me a continue. You know me a man, so me a fi deal with it, so. No time fi play a game. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Do what you want, so you get fame. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. No time fi play a game. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Do what you want, so you get fame. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Me can't believe you do me so. Dance a man you want fi take fi papi show now. Me even make you meet me mother. Down to all my father same like your son. You can't say me never say together till then. Make we live so till we hold it now. Can use your longer than a dummy now. Me never know you woulda do me that. No time fi play a game. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Do what you want, so you get fame. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. No time fi play a game. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Do what you want, so you get fame. Baby, me nah make you beat my brain. Love no love me. She said she will leave me alone, and then she do the beside you so. Everywhere where we go, get easy, everybody know. She knows that she willing to make her heart turn the way she is. 1, 2, 3, see me just look at ya, then me like down the tree. 1, 2, 3, see when me touch her, yeah, she fall in love with me. 1, 2, 3, believe me, it's so easy. 1, 2, 3, Stephanie says she's so with me. Me a drive Bettina crazy. Oh, me one.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. Reggae Radio. All day long. 24/7. You are listening to your favorite radio station. Reggae Radio. All day long. 24/7. Well, easy.
There are indeed a lot of persons on location, believe you me. This spot in New Kingston right now is jam-packed, as everybody wants to hear all the details about A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. We're happy to be here. In fact, we've been afforded a beautiful space. I think they handed over the rehearsal room to Richie B Radio, and so we have a whole lot of space. If Jolene, for instance, wanted to jump on a stage and start performing and singing her favorite Vibes Cartel or Movada songs, that would not be a problem.
But I will leave that to the experts. You know, you shine in the era that you shine, and Performance is not mine.
It's not your thing, all right. By the way, you just heard the voice there of Jolene Borland, and this is one little lady who wears several hats, as a matter of fact. I'm sitting here looking at you right now, and I'm saying, what should I really be talking to Jolene about? I think Richie wants to borrow her microphone for a quick second so that we can get her, her volume up, and everyone in Jamaica and around the world tuned in right now on Richie B Radio can hear what we have to say to her. Just to remind you that we are broadcasting at www.richiebradio.com. That is the audio side. And then, of course, we're carrying this live on our YouTube channel, which is Richie B Radio. We're here for a taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026, now being staged on July 18 inside of St. Anne at Plantation Cove. Now, Jolene, can we talk about what your day job is like? Because I think you're with CPJ, and you have products like Street Vibes as part of your portfolio. Tell us a little bit about what you do there.
Well, I am the promotions and events manager at Caribbean Producers Jamaica. And as you said, we carry products like Street Vibes. And today we are here to talk about Street Vibes, who is a proud sponsor of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. This is our second year running, and we're very proud of that, and we hope to continue. Of course, the relationship was coined because, Street Vibes and Vibes Cartel are synonymous, and he came back last year, and it was his big performance on Sumfest, and he's coming back this year. And even if he doesn't come back next year, I'm sure we will still be a part of the Reggae Sumfest family. So we're very, very happy about that.
So you are, in fact, pleased with the partnership between Street Vibes and Reggae Sumfest.
Absolutely.
I've been doing business with Vibes Cartel from the earlier dispensation with his rums, but then when he came with the Street Vibes, it just started to dominate. I can tell you, Omar Mitchell is my sales rep who answers to my call and supplies us at my spot at Mayor Brown's Corner. And so I know that they fly off the shelves.
Correct.
Was it a surprise to you how well this product was doing right after its launch?
Absolutely not. As you said, it's synonymous with Vibes Cartel, and we all know of his influence and his reach, with all that he's been through. So we were not surprised. We really had, kind of very, very good partnership with him, as the face of the brand, owner of the brand, if you may. And it has been a phenomenal relationship. So it was not a surprise at all. All
right. You're doing a good job with it, and the people are very, very happy. Any plans? Do you know if there's any plan to add any additional product to the line? I'm just wondering.
It's in the pipeline, so I don't want to release anything yet, but I'm sure when my brand manager comes to speak, Chieftain Campbell, he will give you all the rundown. Street Vibes is a product of the Angostura family out of Trinidad and Tobago, so it's not just Street Vibes. You have Street Vibes. You also have Fever Punch, which is a part of the line. It's a ready-to-drink cocktail mix. So it's very fabulous. We also have the bitters, a part of Angostura. So it's a full line that comes on the Angostura family. And, we are very proud of those products. CPJ does distribute all of them. You can find them in major retail stores and even at our CPJ market.
Yes.
So very good line of products that we are proud of. And, of course, we're developing new things every day, and we're soon to touch the streets with it.
All right. Looking forward, and to touch the shelves as well. Now, you have a big event coming up in Montego Bay, and I don't know how much of it you want to talk about, but I know about the Montego Bay Jerk Fest and Food Festival, I think it is.
Jerk and Food Festival. We're not going to talk about that much because, as you know, that's a different thing. So we wear many hats.
Yes.
Today's all about CPJ and Street Vibes and A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. But look out for that for sure on August 1st. We are a staple in Montego Bay, and we really can't wait to be back at the Catherine Hall Entertainment Center.
All right, at least we got the date and the venue out of her. Jolene, it's nice seeing you.
Thank
a lot of excitement is in the air. I'm going to allow you to go back on the outside and immerse yourself in it, and we look forward to more partnerships going forward.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Richie.
All right. That's Jolene, ladies and gentlemen, and we have several more guests coming up not long from now on Richie B Radio. In the meantime, it's back to the music.
You are listening to your favorite radio station,
Richie B Radio,
all day long, 24/7.
things like those and they say you do so many worst things. Them say when you're not second, when you're dancing. But mine not Kenny Francis young. How are you? They must say this, they must say that, they must say this. They mount that jacket when me hear they say oh. Then chat to one will leave a shaking. Them insecure they weren't it. Me you think, just
step on your name with a bag of garbage. She's on them but Jesus. Give them your things and them still don't round. Well, easy. With them kind of friends, you me a chat a little two-face, put you. Good, no boy. All of who want mama son locked down. A first class man a flight with a strap down. Nah use them, prayers no answer. Step on your name with a bag of garbage a litter. Me see a them cut Jesus slippers. Them a fool. Give them your things and them still turn down and shoot you. With them kind of friendship no suit you. You me a chat a little two-face about you. Good. All of who want mama son locked down. A first class man a flight with a strap down. Nah use them, prayers no answer, so me nah back down. All of who want mama son locked down. First class man a flight with a strap down. Nah use them. Them wanna see me back down. Me sit down a lot of time and see them. Your things are time and see them. Me see you take your Kyle and give them. Still a wave them want you build a island for them. Them a crow them now want you prosper. From a ton you get a tuna in a lobster. No love them want see disaster. Want 4-wheel take your body to the pasta. Them cry me a river and I swear who much them love me. But when you see a sea trucker, no 4-letter ugly.
Figure just for your money when me have my own. Work hard for me have find my own. You kill this with your girl, she am my own. I'm my own. Saka must say to me clean like a wrist. So much girl want fit. I rat you want me sing around me. Now look me fast enough to try to tell me. Move from me so you not know me. Yes and sugar I'm the one and only. Bag a girl want me like pony. Genuine links when you keep friends with phony. That's why them can't overthrow me. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, hold on there, who are not? Patrice. Just dead. Me not judge people. Me not judge people.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae radio.
All day long. 24/7.
Trust people. Me say you can't trust people. Me buy my cash. Cause me not even a trust people. Give me no you, that hope that they never. Give me no you can't get my password. No that, no. Me say me won't drop down. Me no shopkeeper, and me no judgman. He ain't shop up here, so something must wrong. You want me alone band, and never +1. So no friend can trick me, fi kill me. This and the truth like a religious song. See the wife they up on a rust band. Wickedest thing on me, she has with a name smear. She a grassroots when I just sang. Me don't trust people. Me say you can't trust people. Me buy my cash. Cause me not even a trust people. Give me no you, that hope that they never. Give me no you can't get my password. No that no. Some won't drop down. To the people, don't be know who are good, who are evil. See that one day you smile for deceive you. When him really red eye for your vehicle. You buy a pound of flour, watch it weaver. Them a sprinkle the island on island.
No trust friend, no trust devil. Them a pray hard, for you get pebble. If you no trust BS, no trust trouble. Human being no trustable. If we moving anti-social, I me I real gangsta no beg boy weed. Buy we buy. Anyhow, I don't beg friend now. Weed is my best friend, and me no want see no next friend dog. Weed is my best friend. And some boy when you talk and a lip, me not trust them. Weed is my best friend. You know, weed is my best friend. He tell me this part Cardi me best charge it. Right now it legal, no feds can charge me. Every day 6 pound in at the RD. Right now, I reject them and escort me. If me no have ganja, me no happy. I the chalwa me, I go load up shortly. No boy at all can try extort me. And now I head like Leonard Bartley. Anyhow, I don't beg for no. Weed is my best friend. No one see no next friend dog. Weed is my best friend.
Money can't buy life. Money can't buy health. Money can't buy respect. You have to know real well. No for them fall because them too hype. And them want to the fruits and the fruits never ripe. Got a youth on the day in a night. And a you fight all of the fight. And I run through struggle with all of me might. You know see I don't know where you come from. Get a youth, I want where you come from. Yeah, we proud of where we come from. And we coulda never watched them assumption. Nothing no come easy. We fight for everything. And yes, I've seen the rising and the fall of many kings. So when we wake up, I jam me give the glory. And me survive, we real get a story. If I make rich, life control me. If me fall, if the angels hold me. No for them fall because them too hype. And them want to the fruit and the fruits never ripe.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. Reggae Radio. All day long. 24/7.
All right, thank you very much once again, Tyrone. Tyrone is the newest member of my team, and Craig, I know that you're somewhere on the in the not too distant spot from here, monitoring all that we're doing. Thanks, DJ Spinal. Big ups to Richie Rainford. Of course, DJ X, we understand, is live, listening to us live in New York City. We've got listeners here in Jamaica and all over the world. We thank you for tuning into Richie B Radio at this time. Jackie Williams is here with us, and she's making sure that we get the right guests, and they're streaming in one by one. One such person is, if I consider myself a staple as it relates to Reggae Sumfest, then she's a bigger staple. Let me tell you that. And she's somebody that we rely on year in, year out to be our support on the media tip and many other areas of the operations of Reggae Sumfest. And she's here this year in her capacity managing the media side of things and also, excitingly, the food. And we want to be talking to Marcia McDonough about all of that. Good morning, Marcia. How are you today?
I'm fine, Richie. Glad to be here as usual.
As always. As a matter of fact, I had reason to call you as late as this morning to ask you to make sure that Richie, who was on location before me, got the table, the chairs, and the all on the area that we needed set up. Thank you for your kind cooperation. We're just one media entity that is here, though, Marcia, but I'm sure that you have many others on location, many from here in Jamaica and around the world. What is the reception that you're getting from the media like?
Well, the reception is very good. I mean, normally we have a lot of interest from the media all over the world for Reggae Sumfest. And even though this year is just a taste, we still have all the attention that we're accustomed to. And, you know, we may even have one or two new ones. But I'm sure that come the 18th, it's going to be as big as it always is.
Yes.
You know?
In terms of in terms of the show itself and also the media.
In terms of the media response and the support, because we can't complain about that, and we need that because that's how we get the word out. And the one thing that always is a staple for Sumfest is the support that the media gives
Yes.
us.
Just to allow the listeners tuning in now to get an idea, you get media coming in from literally all over the world, eh?
Yes, we get media from Spain, Italy, Japan. I think we had a few from Australia last year.
Wow.
Did a TV
Yes,
show.
I remember that. I
right?
remember that.
They
Those,
had a
yes.
series. Of course, a lot from the United States
And the Caribbean.
and the Caribbean, and we have some from South America as well.
Wow,
So
wow.
we're expanding, and it's growing. It has been growing over the years.
I'm sure
Canada
it
is
is.
pretty good too.
Excellent stuff we're hearing. Now, a while ago off air, while we were talking, just when you mentioned the food, I saw the excitement in your face. What is going on as far as food is concerned at the Taste of Reggae Sumfest this year?
Well, yes, I'm a bit excited because you see what has happened this year, although it is a little unfortunate in some instances because we had to leave Montego Bay because of what happened there, but it also now gives us the opportunity to work in a much bigger venue. Now in Montego Bay, we did have food and we tried our best to offer as much as we could, but because of the restrictions of the venue, we had to be conservative.
Yes.
This year we're not so much conservative as that. What we are trying to do is we call it the food experience at Taste of Reggae Sumfest, and we are spreading out across the venue. So what we have done is that we've created 7 different zones of food, and each of them has its own little feel. And for example, we have one called Cliffside Bites, which is on top of the cliff, and we want to give it like a seaside kind of feel. Seafood and that kind of thing. We have a garden terrace on the other side, which is Plantation Cove has a lot of different little areas that you can use. So each venue has its own feel, its own kind of setup. And what we also have tried to do is we have the Jamaican stuff and we have things everywhere so that you can get jerk in each of them, but in each of them we try to put a little extra or a little something special. And one of the things that we have had requests for many years and we were not able to accommodate it are trucks. So we have food trucks. We have a food zone called the truck stop. It's just trucks in there, you know.
Yes.
So we're trying to be different, and because we expect a big crowd, what we are trying, and it's very important, we want people to be able to come early, sit down, see the venue because it's going to be fabulous, and taste, go around, sample, look at all of them, and spend some time even before the show. Just relaxing, because it is a fabulous place to relax and breeze. It is just so nice.
It's
it's
really
a beautiful place to just come and sit and chat with your friends, So I want to kind of get out of, it's just a concert kind of feel, and have things there that you can come in the day and look at.
So do you also sort of help to decide on what types of food are served, or do you allow that to be decided by those persons with whom you're partnering as the restaurants and the caterers?
Well, while we're not strict, we do try to keep an eye, because we don't want, one of the things we don't want is that everybody's doing the same thing.
Yes.
And this is jerk country. So if you allow it, we'll have jerk chicken and jerk pork everywhere. But while we do have a good selection of that, we also try to put a little of, Jamaican food tends to be a little fusion of international, and try to mix it up a bit. So what we did is that when we looked at the menus, if we saw something that was just a little too much, we kind of spoke to the person, or maybe that person didn't get on. But in most cases, we were able to kind of talk to them and say, listen, let's kind of vary it a little bit, you want to have, and the way you serve and that kind of thing. So we try to guide, without forcing, and they've been cooperative
so far.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it sounds like a very exciting array of food that will be available. Hopefully, from the perspective of the consumer, and I'm sure it will be at reasonable prices.
We have asked, because we want people to be able to eat and eat more than once and eat at different places. So we've kind of said to them, listen, try and be. We know how things have gone up and stuff, but we want to try and let it be that people can come and afford it, and not only afford to eat once. It's going to be a long day, so we can sample.
It's only one night this year, based on the changes that have been made. That in itself, I suspect, would mean that there's a little, maybe, I'm thinking maybe a little less work this year than, than the 2 nights that, or 3 or 4, or the full week of activities. By the way, do you know whether or not some of the pre-events are still going to be on this year?
No,
okay.
Unfortunately not, you know, because, yeah, we had to cut everything
Everything,
down.
yes, yes.
But for some reason, Sumfest is never any less work because you find other things to do. For example, it may have been less work if we had just stuck to the 2 food courts we had. But we always find something else to do.
Yes.
Trying to make it better, trying to give a different experience. And so, yes, it's still the same amount of work. It's just that we get a little more sleep because we won't have to stay up every night for a week. So we'll get a little more sleep.
Yes,
but
understood.
in terms of getting ready, it's similar.
All right. Now, my final question is, I don't recall the last time that I interviewed you and somebody named Maxine was not beside you. Where is your sister?
I tell you, well, she had, what I would say, she had to prioritize her daughter. And her daughter is in New York. And was a special occasion. So she reluctantly, but you know, she had to go. I couldn't blame her for that. You know, family is family.
Yes.
But trust me, I don't know, she might be listening because she has been on the phone to me all day. So is this is Richie got his space? Is this do you have everybody on time? So she's managing.
Yes.
She's managing just a little remotely.
Yes, understood. As a matter of fact, when I got confirmation of certain aspects of our space and the setup that we'll be allowed to do here, I think it was after 1 o'clock one night recently that Maxine was up sending me a message. And you yourself, Marcy, I want to thank you to your face for all that you have been doing, because it really makes our lives much, much better and a much more immersive experience for us as members of the media. Thank you and best wishes. We're looking for an exciting festival this year.
Us too, and happy to have you here
all right,
again.
Always a pleasure. All right, thank you very much, Marcia McDonough, and I think Jackie is putting on the work, so I'm saying I'm ready for it. Kimberly, is it McDonald? Campbell is the name, as we're meeting while we're live. Good morning and welcome to you,
morning, guys.
Kimberly.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
I am good. How about you?
I'm doing well also.
Nice.
You look rather cool coming from outside, which must be a little warm.
It's a little warm, but I was close by the fan, so I'm good. I was drinking something cool as well, so it helped with the setting.
All right. So I have Jackie who is pushing me and giving me the work. Is it a case where you have Marcus who is doing that to you?
He's more like my supporter right
now. No worries. Great seeing. Look at Scatter Morel. I haven't seen Scatter in a long time. And I'm meaning face to face. Morning to you, Scatter. We'll get a chance to talk later on. Now, Kimberly, I see the Rapid True Value logo on your shirt. Tell us about some of the exciting things that are happening at Rapid True Value, if you will.
So right now, it's all about gearing up for the summer. And we know how it is in terms of what we're looking forward to. All your essential needs, building needs, your home decor needs, and also your event execution needs. Heading into Reggae Sumfest 2026, you know where you can stop by to get all of this, right?
Yes.
Any H&L Rapid True Value store right across Jamaica, walk inside, take a walk. Feel free to ask our sales rep as well. Anything that you desire as it relates to completing a project, we are there to support you with those needs. Yes,
and you have been doing that also in your capacity as a sponsor of the event also.
Of course. So with regards to this event, it's very close to hearts, and the partnership is a no-brainer.
Yes.
And we know it is something dear to our principals and our leaders, so we understand what the value is in terms of that extension in the relationship.
Yes.
And for this year, we're not giving away too much, but we have a very good experience coming in stores for our consumers. So we're looking for that. We can't release too much details as yet. So we're keeping that secret. But if you want to know what's happening, you can follow us on our social media. That's HL Rapid True Value, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and we'll share everything that's happening.
Yes.
But behind the scenes, we're there to support our sponsors. So anything that you need from your execution, your building needs, feel free to connect with us so that we can assist you where that is concerned and bring what your imagination will be on the ground to life.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds really good. And we commend you on what you have been doing at that level. As it relates to the excitement that the principals would like for all of us to feel, when you talk to your colleagues, your members of staff at H&L, are they also feeling the excitement?
To me, the anticipation and the excitement. I don't know how to explain explain it in just one word. Everybody is the little chatter, the little mutter. They want to know what's going on. But we also keep our staff in the loop, so they are on board with us. What we're going to be doing in a couple of days, we'll release all these things on social and on our website for persons to see. But we're a proud sponsor of Reggae Sumfest, as it's truly dear to heart in terms of our partnership. And we want to... Anybody that's watching and our viewers, don't forget H&L Rapid True Valley for all your building and supply needs. And as for Sumfest 2026, ensure for all the things that you need behind the scenes, let us know how we can help you where that is concerned.
All right, Kimberly Campbell, great meeting you, and I would know we'll be catching up at the festival for sure. Are you excited about the Vibes Cartel and Movado
it is going
combination?
To be an iconic moment, and that's the only thing I can leave it as right now.
All right, enjoy. Nice meeting you, and best wishes. Stay cool. All right, that is Kimberly Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, proudly representing H&L. Marcus, good to see you, and all the best. The beard is still there; that never disappears. And he has actually moved away from just being right at H&L as the boss, but now further up the ladder in the Argyle group of companies. And so we commend Marcus on his promotion and all that he continues to contribute to this great group of companies that they are. We're broadcasting live on richiebradio.com, and we're also streaming at our YouTube channel, Richie B Radio. We've got thousands of listeners here in Jamaica and around the world, and we want to say big respects. Of course, you know I do a morning show, so I was on from 6 o'clock until 9 this morning, and then we got enough time just to head over to this spot, which we are not at liberty to tell you where, because if we went on air and said we're at this particular location, it would be a roadblock, a bigger roadblock than it is right now. So we're very happy to be here. My team is out in full force, and we have you, our listeners. So keep it locked. As we like to say, what you want is what you get, and what you get is more than you bargained for. It's Richie B Radio, live from the launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest.
Favorite radio station. Richie B Radio. All day long. 24/7.
Nah, man, I like, they know this done in the man. I see your DJ Spider. Sorry, man, sorry.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. Richie B Radio. All day long. 24/7.
Nobody don't chat to me. Me don't see you, so try don't see me. Get the feelings where you care for me. You low, me in my zone. I want me hear them I say, all I do I drink and smoke weed all day. Them not even want the road where we want perf. Want fool yourself and think we not safe. Matter what you work, don't pay. So we have to hustle the official way. Only thing them woulda give we is one case. Follow me on Twitter, but give me my space. Hey, you remember you that try to block the entrance. We forgive, but don't forget. Lucky some of them feel lucky we no carry vengeance. Different from all the rest. If you say you want some, we say a sentence. A prison them all with them. You know I see me, don't I see them intentions. And we wish them all. I want me hear them I say. All I do I drink and smoke weed all day. Them no even man a king in a head. Just remember when you're great, them try to fling in a head. Go leave a pain in a me heart, sweating on my shirt. Long before me top the chart and the thing did I work. Me did not say, man a king in a head. Yo, me never drop the guard, the whole city alert. Long before me start the millions, guy pick me a flirt. Youth, go for mystery. You just be brave. Them history, we are not slave. We are shout freedom for the kingdom, not the cage. And the queen them, we want to turn a better page. Yeah, me know poverty, make we full of rage. But we have to wise up and take his stage. 12 year old I travel with that 12 gauge. Him mother still a suffer cause a minimum wage. Yeah, for that figure I ever but me sister L race. Watch them all lock up the money for sell grades. Salute we solid in enough we embrace. So when me say dog I no sell praise, I get a youth. Man a king in a earth. Just remember when you're great them try to fling in a dirt. Go leave a pain in a me heart, sweating on my shirt. Long before me top the chart and the thing did I work. Me did not sell. Man a king in a earth. Yo me never drop the guard, the whole city alert. Long before me start the millions, guys pitney a flirt. Youth, go for your crown, we a king from a birth. Yeah, me did listen to mouth talk and I follow me own heart. Never switch it up all when it rough on the road dark. Like that for my family, can't make them alone walk. Okay, mama birthday king, me touch the stage and the crowd spark. Make some choices if I do a man so smart. Strap for the fight, them can't cut my own shot. Light camera action, yeah man the show start. Get on you, tough for your crown. Man a king in a air. Just remember when you're great, them try to fling in a dirt. Go leave a pain in a me heart, sweating on my shirt. Long before me top the chart and the thing did I work. Me did not say, man a king in a air. Yo, me never drop the guard, the whole city alert. Long before me start the millions, got pitney a flirt. Youth, go for your crown, we a king from a birth. Yeah, life is a mystery. You just be, you just be, you just be. DJ Fresh Records.
Them a walk with a load clock. So them want see man in a boat box.
The station that
I
rules the
wanna see
nation.
true life like never before. Well, heap of people, they say them want me brother, them no brother no more. I wanna see true life like never before. Them want love you when you're down and you're out and you're up on the floor. Hey, I come and tell you about family. I wouldn't go across the road to support you. Them travel miles to bury you. Me carry job everywhere me go. The money gone. The whole of them change up when them see the money color them. The loyalty and the struggle now all again. From a act brand new. The one shot, one show. Last them was friends and gain them as enemy. If you're not eat from the table, you don't want to see the best of me. When we did I grow up as youth, people think we are family. No things and time change, them heart and mind change. I wanna see it life like never before. Only for people we have tell us that them love you, them don't love you no more.
Them we tell you the real. We sell you out for your meal. Pick up in the air one brother, them we hold it out for the battlefield. You can't tell what's the earth, cause you don't know how to feel. Frats, yo, my brother them real. He look like send a good friend no day again. He little pocket money when me have me prefer spend. Even do I know me mother pitney them ya. Me a go and hold it out to the brother them. Aye. Some boy just change like the weatherman. Some boy they don't real them as some cheddar friend. 100 that we used to pour, no, nothing now one. Me not even see 10 of them. We tell you the real. Make we sell you out for your meal. Big up in the air one brother, them we hold it out for the battlefield. You can't tell what's the earth, cause you don't know how to feel. boy can't style me. Now me wanna lean, yeah. Me not frightened feelings, me start to me thing. I mean not just some boy 'cause them prize me drinks. And if me no real
The station that rules the nation. You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae radio.
All day long.
Me wanna lean, now me
24/7.
wanna so the boy can't style me. Now me wanna lean, yeah. Me not frightened feelings, me start to me thing. I mean not just some boy 'cause them prize me drinks. And if me no rate, I mean no go run your people. Me no want me no links. 'Cause me know if you will out. If me can't buy a spliff, much less see buy a drinks. Never grew up fi bogot. Come and born as a thug, and me mother never grew up. Me no frightened for people, no frightened for people. No sir, be frightened for me. Just hide me in the street, tell me out at night. Mother they read Bible for me. Me no love likes. They never tell her before, say pressure bus pipe. Pick up how you can't manage, you enough like. Better you suffer the consequence, 'cause you love hype. I true me staying on me own, and laying on me own. A game so no guy can style me. Staying on me own, and laying on me own. A game so no guy can style me. Hey, shut up, what they're talking about me while. Because my friend them, I'm parried a reptile. Staying on me own, and laying on me own. Hey girl, can you stop for a minute? Take off for a minute. Stop like that for a minute. Would not win couple months for a minute. I feel sober, so me get fresh for a minute. Call up, me call me cash for a minute. Send them.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Mommy, me gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So what now we feel do, yeah. Hey fancy, oh your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see you on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout in on my relationship. Me I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my person on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bugger I'm talking. Me no feel usually I'm indecisive. But tonight, me sure. No, la, 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 la.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Usually I'm indecisive.
24/7.
But tonight, me sure. And baby, you know me way past like it. Me love a little more. Give me little more. No, la, 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 la. Bend it up back way, doing it that way. Pulling my driveway, give me that side way. Bend on my highway, lick it, don't bite it. No, they don't like it. I can get freaking, up in my secret. No, can you keep it? I shall not speak it. Drum keep beating. No, me not easy, boy, no one leave me. Usually I'm indecisive. But tonight, me sure. Me sure. Yeah. And baby, you know me way past like it. Me love a little more. Give me little more. No, la, 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 la. Me want you send it up, bust it up. Later, me we mend it up. Me foot up, left foot up, just left foot up. Yeah. have good comfort. Type of girl make him come right back. Never get a girl like me. Me say yes, my love. Would you love? Give me anything you want, like one-stop shop. The earphones they run like no pan trap. Come me have good comfort. Yeah.
She said, why maybe I can't put it by me. She said she be happy that she don't know nobody.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
More than two. All day long. In the night, you go touch under the moon. She said, why maybe I can't put it by me. She said she be happy that she don't know nobody. Me love how you a move right. Touch her more than 2 times. Make we love inna the morning. Inna the night you go touch under the moonlight.
The station that rules the nation.
While the others are talking, we're already playing the music. This is
Richard B Radio.
Thank you once again. We are broadcasting live, still live at the launch, the press launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. And we're meeting some wonderful people. Lots of sponsors are in-house. Many of them are, in fact, supporting this fantastic product, maybe not just for the first year, too, and maybe well into the future. Who to tell? We have Samantha Morris right now, and she's the brand manager for Excelsior at the Jamaica Biscuit Company. And now I thought my entourage was large until Samantha stepped in, and I see people like Michael, I see Ozine in her entourage, and who else? Who knows who else is in the entourage? Yeah. Good morning and welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well, Samantha. Good to meet you. And I want to first, right off the bat, congratulate you for coming on board and being a sponsor of Reggae Sumfest 2026, which is really being billed as a Taste of Reggae Sumfest. What is it that made you and your team decide to support this wonderful product this year?
Well, for us, it was a simple 1-2, as they say, because Jamaica loves Excelsior. Jamaicans also love Reggae Sumfest. We thought it would be a great opportunity as staples in the biscuit industry to come on board and give people a taste of Jamaica through our products, which are very diverse. Giants like the water crackers and our wheat snackers, mini crackers are some of the items we're going to be showcasing and sharing with our Jamaican people.
You said showcasing. Does that mean that you'll have activations at the festival itself? Yes?
Absolutely. We will 100% be there in live and full effect. We're going to have a big booth there. So if you're going to be in Plantation Cove at that time, you can stop by and taste some of the wonderful treats that we're going to be chefing up for you guys.
Wow, that is exciting news.
Yes.
So you'll make your presence felt in a big way on the night
Absolutely.
itself.
Yes.
As it relates to this partnership, is it the first you're coming on board?
Yes, it is.
Yes?
So this is a new venture for us. We wanted to expand, our relationships. We wanted to get deeper connected with the Jamaican people. We're entering a new phase in our brand journey, and we thought that this would be a great way to segue into that.
And so far, you're quite happy with the decision, I suspect.
We are very happy. We're getting a chance to interact with so many diverse people, diverse groups of people, not only in Jamaica, but throughout the diaspora, which are big markets for us. So we're very excited about the opportunities to come from this.
How excited are you? I don't know if you love reggae or dancehall music, but how excited are you about the lineup itself?
I am 100% excited. You know, in my younger years, I would be more out and about.
Yes.
Now I'm a little bit more conservative, but trust me, I'm excited for the lineup. I'm excited for just the venue, the ambience, the people, the energy, and of course we're going to be bringing our own unique energy to that event. So I'm very excited.
I'm going to borrow a word from you, and that is the word unique. And you have a unique set of products. I mean, we've grown up on Excelsior products, Excelsior crackers, and all of that kind of stuff. If I should go home and decide to have some cracker today, what would Samantha recommend that I put on that cracker?
So, of course, I would say to you, Jamaica's favorite, everybody's favorite or standard water crackers. But if you're looking for something a little bit more, you know, relaxed, fun, smaller, you can try our mini cracker, which is a mixture between our cream crackers and our water crackers. We also have our honey wheat snackers, which are a healthier option. And we also do have some exciting new product innovations that are going to be unveiled in the next coming months, so you can look out for those as well.
Yes. On a personal note, how do you personally feel about being a brand manager for such an iconic product or range of products, actually?
I am very proud. I'm very honored to be able to lead this brand into the next part of its journey. I'm very excited about the activities, the events, the activations, the partnerships that we have coming up, and I'm so proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and I know we're going to be doing some more awesome things in the future. So I'm very proud and I'm very happy.
Okay. Would you encourage other corporate entities to do like you have done and support events like this on our local soil?
I absolutely would. Giving back to Jamaica through any way that you can, especially following the passage of Hurricane Melissa, you know, where the event would have originally been held, it was impacted severely. And I think through or partnerships or support of, you know, ventures like this, we're able to give back, whether through providing entertainment or just a break from the everyday reality for persons. I think it's important for you to participate in whatever way you can to help, you know, alleviate some of the stress that we've been facing as a country.
All right. And finally, Samantha, is it just a case where on the night of the festival, will you be set up just in the VIP area, or people all across the venue be able to access some of these activations that you'll have on location?
So where we'll be located, whether you're in VIP or general, you'll be able to taste a little bit of Excelsior.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. And you know that Richie B Radio will be broadcasting.
Yes.
I definitely hope that we'll be able to establish some kind of partnerships so that we can give you even some more exposure on the night and leading up to the night itself.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Nice meeting you and best
Same
wishes.
here. Thank you so much.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha, of course, she is the brand manager for Excelsior. She's Samantha Morris, and we look forward to being with her and the team. Michael, will you be there as well? Yes. All right. And what about Ozine? Ozine will be there. Michael, good day. All is well? All right. I see you're supporting Samantha, and you're all seemingly very excited about this festival, eh? You look like a Gaza man, you know, or is it Gully? You don't have to pick a side. I'm not putting you on the spot. I am playing Boti in this arrangement. But good to meet you, Michael. Good to meet you, Samantha, and best wishes to you and your team. Thank you. All right, DJ Spinal, what you got, bro?
While the others are talking, we're already playing the music. This is
Richie B Radio.
You are listening to your favorite radio station,
Richie B Radio,
all day long, 24/7.
in me head, then I what me coulda worry for. Every party weekend, I saw me and me friend them a ton yard in America. Me well clean and me rocking the best. The Louis V and no step in a mess. See a tick and run when they come in not step in a less. Me enemies want see me arrest. Me flashy lifestyle make it haters bend. Liquor and weed and blem. Them gal cheat me feel like I'm me and them. Jealousy in the thing you can see it from when. Right now, 100 step of them, 100 step of them. Them a tight click no wings but me gone on the jet again. Me alright, me alright, we alright. Party with enough gal all night. Alright, we alright.
Can't ride with me, me alright. She might have a B, me a type of G. She don't come easy, give the money. Talk about G, she go tell about me. Alright, give me people. You mash up, if you stand up to grind job. Better say coffee come back. Better tell a friend them I did that. I can him and me make him mash up him mattress. And I find you like when he dip and trash. Better than a friend them I did that. Better say make you happy come back. Stitch up the heart, now slow. Wipe on the down, me a bad up the door. You know that feeling there when your fingers slam up in door. I saw me the video, yard like some yo. You scared your ball like a tuppy show. Your face me soft like a puppy toe. Hey, R-O-B-2. She ready to go harder than a p*** show. She said sweet like a Oreo. She tell a friend, and her friend a come to know. Now G from a barn and a summer know. So me a tell her be, hey, take time or wine, good on my part, yeah.
Tangle me and tie me up. Stop shiny back. Come inside, outside, up. Bedroom clean and tidy up.
Rules the nation.
Wind up. Hand on the rope and tie me up.
We're already playing the music. This is
Richard B Radio.
I just us. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah, ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah, ooh la la, ooh la la, oh. Tangle me and tie me up, stop shiny back. Come inside, outside, up. Bedroom clean and tidy up. Close the window, wind up. Hand on the rope and tie me up. Come in, outside, up. Bedroom clean and tidy up. Me have a son, but the egg them not done lately. Me ready for your girl, baby. Beat it up like you hate me. Beg me mal for the lad, come save me. Bond me like slavery, turn me and steer me. Left, right, shift your stick and gear me. Lay me down on the ground, put your hand in my ear. Rub it like cement when you baby. Hotter than hell, me take you in like sinner. Hold me and squeeze me like trigger like a love cause. No revision, but from you come in, yeah, me a grow and shimmer. Like me new baby, me say ooh la la, ooh la la. Stop shiny back, come inside, outside, up. Bedroom clean and tidy up. Close the window, Agencia. Me no fight over man, no girl can't see me and cause problem. Them a man clown so me walk on them. Me no love chat but me a want them. Tell them this a real Shenyang anthem. No girl can't see me and start problem. Them a man clown so me walk on them. Me no love chat but me a want them. Tell them this a real Shenyang anthem. Now fight no girl over no man, me no idiot. If me a take your man, me a keep that. Them a see me in a street and pass and whisper to friend if a she that. If a girl touch me, me nah say me nah be that. But if me a take your man, me a keep that. She a see me in a street and pass and whisper to friend if a she that. The big bad and brave, so me beat me chest. No girl can't see me and try take set. The girl with a stick, so bring her to the vex. Shenyang Sumfest in a chest when me.
Vendetta real with it. Them can't do it, and me have to deal with it. Jamaica, Uptown, Kingston. Hey. Me take a phone call, me take a one picture, but me can't take it fake this. Nobody come round me, nobody try to talk to me. From you know you not rate me. From a citizen, take the care on the train with them. You know them are the fakies. Just nobody come round me, nobody try to talk to me. Jordan, them want come here, me I'm like, oh, give me deserve an apology right now. True, them make a money, them feel say them I know. But look how much record we set and we never hype on nothing. A couple car where we never drive out through. Couple million a big count, me just a find out. Stop your chat before me knock your lights out. Man, I call on me now this man.
All right. Big time juggling going on. The music is up and the energy is high. I just stepped outside of the air-conditioned room that we've been accorded, and I heard Minister Grange, Babsy Grange. She's actually on location, and she was just bigging up the festival, making the point that although this year it's really just a taste of Reggae Sumfest, it is still worth your while. And she was inviting people from all over the world to come on down and enjoy it at the beautiful Plantation Cove venue inside of St. Anne. It's really nice to see that the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport was here to support the launch of Reggae Sumfest, a taste of Reggae Sumfest. And she brought greetings, and she got a nice round of applause at the end. It's well supported. We are in a room that we are not actually being able to see all the activities going on, but having stepped out a while ago and taken a peek at what's going on, it's a well-attended event, and you can tell that the anticipation, I mean, it looks to me, looking at the crowd and the wide range of guests and media that's in attendance at this press launch, the same level of excitement that you'd have expected when it's 5 days into the week, into the weekend of events. I'm seeing that same kind of energy and vibe out there. So people are happy that Reggae Sumfest is still being held. I remember a few years ago when COVID was on, they also had to do, at that time they didn't even do a venue, they just did a studio and had a number of artists performing. So we know that the promoters have always ensured that one way or another their fans will get something. Because of Hurricane Melissa, the damage it did to, especially the hotel sector, they had to move it in St. Anne this year, but we are still looking forward to a massive crowd at a massive venue. The only challenge that I'm wondering how they're going to circumvent or navigate is that of traffic. And I'm going to be talking to one of the organizers later to see whether or not any special arrangements are being made. I think one of the ads that we are running on Richie B Radio does say that, in fact, they're not going to be selling tickets at the gate, so they're asking persons to make sure that they have their tickets, whether it be online or purchased at one of the venues ahead of the festival itself. So that means that will reduce some level of congestion that would have normally taken place at the venue. But it's going to be a great show. It's Vibes Cartel and the Gaza family. I don't know if I should say up against or alongside or versus or what, but it's Mavado and the Gully God family and Vibes Cartel. The last time these two artists were together on a stage, I believe like this, it was at Sting many years ago, and that was in a clash format. Now they're friends, so we don't expect that it will be a clash, lyrical clash, but I think it's a fair assumption that they will be throwing these same songs that they did against or for each other on the night at Reggae Sumfest, and that in itself is something that is worthy of watching. We know that Beenie Man and Bounty Killer have done that, and I've actually emceed a show at the National Stadium some years ago when both of them performed, and at the time, they allowed both of them to enter the stage at the same time. They rose from behind the stage together, big excitement, and then they went into all of those songs that they used to clash against each other back in the day. It was an awesome night. These are lyrics that they were throwing at each other, sometimes even disrespecting each other, but now they are performing them in a friendly environment. The crowds loved it and lapped it up. And then I remember, I think Bounty Killer, after about 30 minutes with Beenie Man, he left the stage. Beenie Man was allowed to perform for another 20 or so minutes, brought on a few people, brought on people like Future Fambo, and did the Rum and Red Bull song and many others, and then he disappeared from the stage, and Bounty Killer came on after, and he brought on people like Baby Sham and one or two other guests in his set, but it was real big. And so I don't know if that's the format, but I'm assuming it could be something similar that we might see at a Taste of Reggae Sumfest with Vybz Kartel and his former nemesis, now seemingly his good friend, Mavado, the headline acts at Reggae Sumfest 2026. There are more artists on the lineup, and as the morning progresses, we will get a chance to share more of that information with you. In the meantime, we welcome you and we thank you for tuning in to a Taste of Reggae Sumfest, the press launch at some spot in Kingston, Jamaica. My name is Richie B. O'Shane is here. DJ Spinal is here. Richard Rainford is here. Jackie Williams is here. And you are here in Jamaica and from all over the world tuning right now. Remember, we're at www.richiebradio.com, and you can also see us, all that we're doing, on our YouTube channel as we stream at Richie B Radio. We'll be back with much more in terms of interviews and so on, but the music rolls on.
The music. This is Richie B Radio.
You are listening to your favorite radio station, Richie B Radio. All day long, 24/7. You are listening to your favorite radio station, all day long, 24/7.
Them should not make me roger. And them can't find the starter. Talk to them. If the war start again, in the down in the middle, not this whole place getting talk to them. Well, Lord assess the damage made with a large extent. Can't try by people, try and walk on them. The five-star general, the hill state, the gladiator. Start back again. Rated back again. Can't this one hard again. Separate hangum. That's a curve. Send up Abamo. When we say home to the zones of born, never left me come. A room like the G said, in a bag and in a drop of church. Shell fire, killer, if we ever kick off.
I want to them. Them feel like them want to step all my can't do all. Just try to brush it now. I'm tell you something. When we don't miss like John Stark. When we walk fire spark, we left them with chalk. Fire for it and no religion mark. We left them sark. The last me never get chance with. Give me it no get chance to walk. And if you try to free me, no get chance to start. Big dog mayor, I'm up them in the bar. Just look on the from daylight to dusk. No fasting fit just fool, cause you couldn't be like we not just look on the from daylight to dusk. No fasting we not just fool, cause you couldn't be like us when they hey boy, inna your mind with inna your liquor fool, inna your clear. When bad man up, hey, I go so baka, don't let me in. Turn it up, baka, so me can bada than be nothing more than a sama. This a no chance to do that. No, you're mad, we not pollute. You the version to it, that go beside that. You the baba, bad, we bada, turn it on. Baka, to you look lava. Now make you saga, you like a daga. Magic can't see if you follow. Them a rock and a rap, you feed this baba tuna gana. No see the gana, go live in another day. After you know that, now you feed this real bad man and no bad man, me put you in that. I'm on the most mad fast, you lick your head. Bad man, me put you in that. Go take man, go to put you in. No way.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
Jogger. Jamaican. Burn the mouse. Give it up, boy. No, you're mad, we not pollute the trad. Them things they abomination to God, yo. No, you're mad, we not pollute the trad. But you want like them, I make them stop blood, yo. No way. Bad man, no way. Bad man, no way. Bad man, no. No way. Come on. No, they not fit the girl them enough. What me say? They not fit the girl them tough. What me say? They not fit the girl them web off. Make the girl them cast them for down.
Good morning, sir. She said, good morning, sir. Let me tell about the sister. Tell me what she said. She said, good morning, sir. Let me tell about the sister. She said, morning, Mr. Jaw. She said, who? She said, Mrs. Jaw. Which Jaw? Mrs. Jaw. Which Jaw? Mrs. Jaw. Morning, Mr. Me have something for you from Jaw. Me said, who? She said, Mrs. Jaw. Which Jaw? Mrs. Jaw. Which Jaw? Mrs. Jaw. Bad man no fi pull Chester jaw. No kiss Mrs. Jaw nor kiss Lester jaw. Me ready fi go full up or this a just a draw. Drop in at the professor now. Me like a dandy and a lamp and a mom. And it a figure.
Some baby boy, don't talk me now.
Crime lady.
Now me and the baby boy, yo. They
no crime lady.
They just some baby boy. Them a talk me now time for chat boy. Now me and you. Anyway.
If I them see me send man.
Don't know. You must know why you have an to get bun with the face before sun. Anyway, youngster for life.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
Tell them they're the real McCoy. They're just some some baby boy. Them a talk, me not time for that boy. Now me and the favorite boy, yo. They ain't the real McCoy. They just some baby boy. Them a talk, me not time for chat boy. Now me and you. Anyway, you can't come from an ends and tell man go gun you. You must see why your tabernacle get bun. Let's chase the post sun down. Why you chat tough and see me face and turn down. None of the is down, tell him so fist down. Brand new, step on my waist I embrace them. When you have no time to chase me.
Yo, kindly. Serious undertaker, call him undertaker. Now you see the baddest man in of Jamaica. If I them serious man, you will live forever and ever and ever. Yo, let me tell you this, live forever. They're not a soul, tough up like them are cool, but I beat them right. Yo, kindly. Serious undertaker, call him undertaker. Now you see the baddest man in the hood of Jamaica. If I them serious man, you would live forever and ever and ever. Yo, let me tell you this, live forever. Hey, they're not a soul, tough up like them are cool, but I beat them. They're not a soul, them boy they are like Lewinsky. Not care how much him hold. They're not a soul, serious undertaker. On the road now, wash over goal. You not nobody, and you want to defeat Addy Long. Don't spend a match money. No full camouflage, lock it down like Mirage. No little boy charge, me see run to the side. Come with entourage, Benz out a garage. Then a big man give them in a mirage. You diss me, you like phone when no charge. Cause I hey, got my finger massage. Me talks them small, but it's extra large. Me no know where them get them for because they're not a soul, tough up like them are cool, but I beat them. They're not a soul, boy they are like Lewinsky. No care how much him hold. They're not a soul. On the road now, wash over hole. You not nobody, and you want to defeat Addy Long. You don't spend a match money. Them of them arms, but a beer sweaty palms. And one talk, yeah, where we charge. Go and go read the Psalms and pray to the gods. Me why them no fight with boxing no jazz. Me no keep like Johnny Bad, yo. Marksman, nah, King Alarm. Me no punk like Factor when they are Renaissance. So this you drop out like France. Hey, they not a soul, tough up like them are cool, but I beat them. They're not a soul, them boy they are like Lewinsky. No care how much him hold. They're not a soul. On the road now, wash over goal. You not nobody, and you want to defeat Addy Long. You don't spend a match money. No full camouflage, lock it down like Mirage. No little boy charge, me see run to the start. Come with entourage, Benz out a garage. Then a big man give them in a mirage. You diss me, you like phone when no charge. Cause I hey, got my finger massage. Me talks them small, but it's extra large. Me no know where them get them because they're not a soul, tough up like them are cool, but I beat them.
Scatter, I want to them, not trust them, right to shut up them. They boy them a fluff, them a fluff. I can't be sound alone, no one, no God. Missy said them a fluff, them a fluff. Well, beach out and full of tattoo like that. Hey, see that? He make him friend them press him like button, see that? Barrel, chop him like button, see that? Mickey him up to Smith and West, me never ever get it. While you watch yes like yes, scatter what take a scatter.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. All day long.
I can't be sound alone, no one, no God. Missy said them a fluff, them a fluff. Well, bleach out and full of tattoo like that. Hey, see that? He make him friend them press him like button, see that? Barrel, chop him like button, see that? Mickey him up to Smith and West, me never ever get it. While you watch yes like yes, scatter what take.
I see I'm a father.
Now them a chase like my girl. Curl up, you girl like black girl. See it, get him to walk over curl. Cause them a fluff. Them a fluff, make them know. I'm now Mr. No one, no God. Cause the boy, them a fluff, bleach out face. Tattoo on neck like that. The boy, them a fluff. Realize that them a big fat. Yo, the boy,
I know little bit of people me say nah. Them never nobody yet a lie them a tell. Inna your brain cell, police pick up the key shell. When you see cartel, around and up me a cell. Me nah send you go no doctor fi get well.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. All day long. 24/7.
Never nobody yet a lie them a tell. Inna your brain cell, police pick up the key shell. When you see cartel, Around and up me yourself. Me nah send you go no doctor fi get well. Inna your brain cell, police pick up the key shell. Inna 9 clap it make the seats smaddy up it. From you threaten me fi box me, you inna them goof him get job see. Them a rush him go doctor but it inna the taxi. The way me love it a mad me. From me born me know me did I go non-godly. Cause I get the two top them and the bag. Which robbery? 3 Mac a diamond a dream say fi rob me. Cause I know little bit of people me say nah. Them never nobody yet a lie them a tell. Inna your brain cell, police pick up the key shell. When you see cartel, around and up me yourself. Me nah send you go no doctor fi get well. Inna your brain cell, police pick up the key shell. Me send boy on the fridge, circle on the gully, clear the banks and the bridge. Call them a go like them no know who me is. Yeah, work for your funeral. Funeral it is. Or you fi this the man with it.
I am going to suggest that DJ Spinal takes that song from the top. I just decided to jump inside of the chat room and believe you me, Spinal, the fire emojis. Right now, I have to put on the phone. I can't hold the phone in my hand. It is too hot. It is too hot, ladies and gentlemen. Spinal is dealing with it wicked. DJ Richie Rainford is sitting down and he's sipping on something. I don't know if there's alcoholic beverage in it. I am having coconut water and he's holding up the coconut water, but I'm not seeing the cup that is behind the console. I believe something is there that we don't even know about. But I see Fenty Boss in the chat room. What's up, Fenty Boss from the west side of the United States of America? I see Kevon Slippers Boss is checking in the chat room. Guess who's in the chat room? Out of New York City, the one and only DJ X is in the chat room. Yo, the man them say, big up yourself, X, right now. Anyway, you stand up. Fenty Boss says, Taste of Reggae Sumfest press launch in full effect. Big up to the team on the outside doing it big. Thank you very much for that endorsement. It is a great vibe and a good look, and we're getting a lot of love on location right here inside of someplace in Kingston as we continue to have fun at the launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. It's back to the music, the juggling with DJ Spinal.
You are listening to your favorite radio station. All day long, 24/7.
If you want to know, if you find me, if I make them all decide, because them see too much, them fear fight me. That's why me there up on the gully side. If you want to know, if you fight, give me a gun to make them all decide. Cause them see too much, them fear fight me. From what you me hear some attacks, God know that's why me say them chat too much. So me tell them go clean up them heart, yeah. Because them bad mind and them damn corrupt. You are hear me? Make me keep the music real. Cause me no want to turn it on a battlefield. Because if I real war with a response, youngsters are right. But me no want to music brother. Make me focus and make me try in the music brother. But it seems like I want them brother. So me stay one side and load them. Time me day up on the gully side. If you want to know, where you find me. Farmer make them go inside.
Me boss me, them anyway you dismiss us in front the officer, that on them over, right beside the soldier. For your information, you front the station. This real bad man, that I coulda live in a yo. Hey, me no boomer. You touch the road, go for Jamie.
Nah, man, I like
come me level for this.
Shining, man, I'm your DJ Spinal, you know what? Sorry.
Me boss me, them anyway you dismiss in front of the officer, that on them over, right beside the soldier. For your information, you front the station. This real bad man, that I coulda live in a yo. A ball of fire from the place you and the attic like crazy blue them and the feds. Hey, me no boomer. You touch the road, go for Jamie. Come me level for this street fire near me. You hear me? And the one teacher. Me boss me, them anyway you dismiss in front of the officer. Got on them over, right beside the soldier. For your invitation,
Radio station.
Pan the attic like crazy glue. The panic feds are coming out, but panic rise. The room stand up behind it and knock it, 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 hey. More good than Cuban, me no chat like Barbara glue than Duran. Flow come from Sudan, reach me quick like Western Union. Me no put none of my cook in a fool and no. Be a bad man in a school and knock it, 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 hey. Medieval reason from war begin to season up. Without a reason like me, them walk off a diesel, my walk off a evil. Can't hear just like a measle when man knock it, 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 hey. This man a yard man a go defend it, defend it, defend it. This man a brad man a go defend it, defend it, hey. Man a real bad man, we not fi pretend it, pretend it. Man just knock it, 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 knock it. This man a yard man a go defend it, defend it, defend it. This man a brad man a go defend it, defend it, yeah. Man a real bad man, we not fi pretend it, pretend.
Genius and the big shit from man. All my well-wishers and my fans. Everybody wait for them.
Well, I don't know if we should be handing out prizes, but DJ Spinal, you deserve a promotion. Believe you me, that mix that you were doing a while ago is off the chain. And I jumped into the chat room, and it's very, very active. Lots of listeners are tuned in. We are broadcasting live from A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. My name is Richard B. The team is here. Of course, Theron, who, by the way, is the first time I'm meeting him, and he's doing an excellent job behind the camera. He was pulled in by Craig, who is unavoidably absent, but still monitoring from a remote location. Thank you very much for your help, Theron. And we have DJ Spinal, we've got Richie Rainford, and of course, the very active and energetic Jackie Williams, who's here from out of Montego Bay. Well, right now we have Carla Hollingsworth, and Carla is with a beautiful smile. She is the marketing manager of Hyundai, and that's a very, very powerful vehicle brand here in Jamaica. She will tell you that before I got on air, I was taking time to commend her on the work that herself and her team have been doing in terms of pushing this brand to where it is right now. One of the biggest brands in terms of vehicles that's on the roads in Jamaica right now.
Yes.
Phenomenal achievement, Carla. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Richie.
How difficult was it to get Hyundai this level of acceptance and love here in Jamaica?
Well, I won't take the credit because I just came here a year and a half now. But I mean, for the past year and a half, it's been a challenge. But, you know, we continue to promote our vehicle as being modern premium, affordable, and, you know, very safe.
Yes.
Great after sales, great customer service. And, you know, we're here to stay.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. A lot of people will talk about your brand and they say, look, when it comes to features, that is where you dominate.
Let me tell you, it's the Palisade that we'll be showcasing at Reggae Sumfest.
Yes.
It is like a computer. It is so technologically advanced.
Wow.
So many different features that, I mean, you don't imagine it's in one vehicle, you know? Mm-hmm. So when you come to Reggae Sumfest, you're able to, you know, see this vehicle or even go to our showrooms in Kingston and Montego Bay. And it's not only the Palisade, but all of our vehicles. Mm-hmm. So from the Santa Fe to the Tucson, the Creta, the Venue, I mean, the Kona, the Stereo, so many of our vehicles. And like I said, you know, very, very safe.
Yeah, and it's very, very, the fact that you're able to have all of these wonderful features that help with our safety and the attractiveness of the vehicle. Yes. And you manage to keep your prices. People talk about the fact that your prices are quite reasonable. I hear that comment all over and over again.
Yeah, it is very reasonable. Our cars range from anywhere between $4.4 million upwards to about 14.7.
Yes.
So there's a vehicle for everybody. And you know, when you shop for a vehicle, you want to ensure it's affordable. Not affordable now when you buy it, but affordable in the future. Because again, you don't want to be a gas guzzler.
Right.
And you know, you're spending so much money on gas, spending so much money on maintenance, because I spending so much money on parts. So, you know, we're the best package around.
Yeah. Now, you, Carla, and your team have decided this year, I mean, we know that you have supported a lot of events through the years, major events, but then you jumped on board with Reggae, a Taste of Reggae Sumfest. What would you say made a Taste of Reggae Sumfest the right fit for Hyundai?
All right, well, we were on there last year. It was the first year that we did it last year in a while, and we went viral. We launched our new car. It was a 2026 Hyundai Creta. We launched last year, 2025, sorry, Creta. We had Anna upcycle car parts, and she made an outfit. And we were showcased at Reggae Sumfest. We were all over. We were all over international media. We were on local media. We were in the shade room. We were everywhere.
Wow, yes.
You know, and it was just a nice organic activation that we did. So this year, Taste of Reggae Sumfest, it's a no-brainer. Mavada Cartel, oh my God. I actually was a part of the planning team of the 08 Mavada Cartel at Jamworld. We hosted that event. But to see it, how much years? Almost, what was that? That's 08 things, so it's 18 years.
18 years now.
18 years now. And Mavada and Cartel, they're not enemies, they're friends. Imagine that stage. Imagine that stage. I mean, and it's a lovely venue, Plantation Cove, close to Kingston. We're able to drive in and come back out. So Hyundai decided to be a part of it because, again, you're going to have about 40,000 patrons there.
Or more.
Or more. No, more. I think way more than that. Because, I mean, that venue is just so beautiful. And Downtown Entertainment is actually planning such a great event. So, you know, we said we're like family with them. So we say, you know, it's a no-brainer to come back on board with them and, you know, promote our products. I mean, we'll be there in our eco village, showing how sustainable our cars can be. We'll be there showcasing, like I said, the Palisade. We have a new product that we're going to launch there. And, you know, just come by us and enjoy ourselves.
So, and that is not the Palisade, because that was launched last year. There's another...
No, so we have the 2026 Palisade. That's the one that we're going to be...
Okay.
That's the one I'm speaking about. Yes. We were supposed to have a massive launch right when Melissa happened. But, I mean, that's okay. We still have the vehicle, and it's going like hot bread.
Oh, good.
I tell you, it's going like hot bread. But we have a product that we're going to launch. I'm going to speak more to it at Reggae Sumfest. And then prior to Reggae Sumfest, we're giving them a road trip. Like I said,
tell me about that.
So like I said before, Reggae Sumfest is in Ocho. So you don't need to hotel. You can just drive down. So we decided to create a road trip. So you can do a test drive with our vehicles, enter to win this road trip for you and your friends. We're going to drive you down in one of our vehicles and bring you right back to your spot and give you tickets for you and your friends.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, because you know we're big people. You don't say we want to be chauffeur driven. Sit down in the back.
Just relax. Air conditioned comfort.
Yes, be on your phone, take a little nap, and then all of a sudden you reach. Because you know, driving in Jamaica sometimes is a hassle.
Yes.
So we want it to be hassle free to Reggae Sumfest.
How do people win in that promotion?
So simple. All you have to do is come to our office, test drive any of our vehicles, follow us on social, and share the page and invite your friends. That's it. And we choose you.
All right. Wow. How is the promotion going so far?
Well, it's launched today.
Oh,
it launched today. So let me tell you something. I hope the uptake is great because again, even though I work at a car company, I like being chauffeur driven because I'm a passenger princess.
Not necessarily the type the Valiant sings about, but that's for another time and another occasion.
Yes.
But that sounds like an exciting promotion, to be honest with you. Now, you obviously are immersing yourself in our culture and in our entertainment. Do you find that is something important for you at Hyundai?
Yeah, let me tell you, yes. If you're not about a cultural events as a brand in Jamaica, it's like you're not in Jamaica. You have to immerse yourself in the culture because that's what makes Jamaica. That makes us, very unique. So if you want to attract Jamaican consumers, you need to be a part of what they're interested in.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just about a month away from today that we'll be all together down there at at the place called Plantation Cove.
Yeah.
On the night of the event, how will you make your presence felt? What are the listeners out there to look for? Where can they find you?
Okay, so we'll be in 3 sections. Like I said, we'll be part of the Eco Village, so where we're showing how sustainable our car parts and our brand is and how we support the environment. We'll also be in the general area where we'll have an activation, like I said, with the Palisade, and we'll also be in the VIP area doing an activation. So you'll see us around in 3 different spots throughout the night.
Very identifiable.
Oh man, yeah man.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn up.
You're gonna do it big.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up the thing. We're gonna turn up the thing because we're doing the thing small and humble.
All right. I won't ask you to pick a side between Vibes Cartel and Movado.
Now mix me up today, Richie, because the 2 of them are my friend.
All right.
The 2 of them are my friend, and I love both musics.
Yes.
And I mean, yeah, and I'm going. I mean, I was there from the beginning.
Yes.
So
yes.
I can't even, but now mix up myself. But big up yourself, Addy. Big up yourself, Movado.
All right. Carla, great catching up with you today. And we'll be there broadcasting. As you know, I was telling off air, we're doing syndicated radio. So we're here in Jamaica. Richie, Carla actually thought I was broadcasting from overseas.
I thought so.
But we're here in Jamaica and we're doing syndication into many of the Jamaican diaspora areas. And so we look forward to further partnerships with you going forward.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Much love and all the best. Catch you at Reggae Sumfest.
Yes, catch you
all
too.
right.
Thank
Blessings.
You.
Carla Hollingsworth, ladies and gentlemen, brand manager at Hyundai, right here with us on the Live Outside broadcast from A Taste of Reggae Sumfest, someplace in Kingston, Jamaica. And more to come after we get to this with DJ Spinal.
Listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
While the others are talking, we're already playing the music. This is
Reggae Radio.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
Can't stop for life.
Nah, man, I like.
Anyway.
No, Spinal.
Yeah. Where them a do, where them a try, we'll fly high into the sky. Me no borrow, me money sky. Me no borrow, me money buy. Fly, anyway, me no take talk. Send boy to the grave park. Them boy them have no brave heart. Them and them girl have the same heart. Them a cry like a war star. Them a run like a witch rap. Man go them.
Yo, Delhi.
Take talk. Where them a do? Where them a try?
Right the
fly.
Under the cell, the swamps. And when we them can return like Machiavelli. Unbalance. Yo. The war teacher. This bad man you get. C'est fait. Now me and me done shot. C'est fait. But I just face my punch that. C'est fait. Yo, Delhi. Ranks. Right the under the celly. Now the swamps. And when we them can return like Machiavelli. Unbalance. Yo. And the war teacher. This bad man you get. C'est fait. Now me and me done shot. C'est fait. But now you face me punch that. C'est fait. Now your food like a punch that. Delhi done shot. Hey, we not box now. Punch that. Me and me hold deep like so. Dance with black leather gloves. Series and Red Bull with straight beat boys. Cause we bad man do him out of clothes. We straight like lion, not lion cubs. Delhi rank stool is not no car love. This a 2D up. We require body plugs. And the Russian we sing like bunny rogues. War school. Yo, Delhi, ranks. Right the under the celly. Now the swamps. And when we them can return like Machiavelli. Unbalance. Yo. And the war teacher. This bad man you get. C'est fait. Now me and me done shot. C'est fait. But now you face me punch that. C'est fait. Now your food like a punch that. Delhi done shot. Hey, we not box now. Punch that. Me and me hold deep like so. Dance with black leather gloves. Series and Red Bull with straight beat boys. Cause we bad man do hang out at clubs. We straight like lion, not lion cubs. Delhi rank stool is not no car love. This a 2D up. We require body plugs. And the Russian we sing like bunny rogues. You no must under jokes. See this Portmore and West Kingston thugs. No feel when we hug. Me agree to the kisses and hugs. It's better than Crips and Bloods.
A black rhino, Steve. Yeah, testing it. Yeah, one future. Get a shot out of my gun. I'm chucking at the board. Them belly push out them interesting. Chatting about the war in dress. Man, I run out when it. This still it made the paper. The careful my whole like strainer. Mine's out of mine and took off the med like zero and a lot. You know, what's up there? Yeah, gunshot. Out the med like later. Sweet.
Hey Stephen, why you so goddamn evil? Me boss me whenever me like. Any day or night, me feel like. Cause I know no boy woman, and my only one of them. Me no need no permission, me no need no boy for you tell me when fi boss me, will fi boss me, why fi boss me, cause I me no need no permission, me no need no boy for you tell me when fi boss me, will fi boss me, why fi boss me, cause I no man no give me no chat, me don't chat in. Boy program me chat in. One go shoot, don't chat in. When you there when me a steal, chat in. Mind me better, you in front of him. Boy gap in when don't clap in. What happen? Why the hell the man teacher and we don't stop him? You see me, no sign in the stuff like police station, rap accusation. No, rise up from one like no one some me go. Sorry as if you never knew. Ask the tourist board, but my scheme we are no. We never buy. We just like got the papers of the right selling. Yes, but we not give. No, watch where you walk, you goodly vanish, not deny. That take off like a tourist on a fly. No, by accident, it must this fight. Only you see the infrared and think that paper light. Mind your business. No fittings, no earrings. When Babylon spin like earrings. When bust like earbag in the steering.
Youngster, not change. Put up them beds, is them in case. Them try if you escape, none can escape. When me play, my war is like no other. When them not no sister, no brother. Should I hear the boy scream and say, oh mama, me the camel back with no hammer. The left panther with no honor. Left and speeches, not no grammar. Gangsta for life, me and the war planner. My yes, me like God manner.
Jeffrey, I them together like a puff.
Never chop with me, with one in a head. Hear me say, make a next start, one in a
like a puff. When me exercise with the finger muscle.
Yo, them want to test me when them know them can't. So, tell them no bother try. Tell them no bother deny. The back alone apply. Round the cloud the sky and boy fly like a NASA satellite. Right, with the light I sing them swear us got a lie. Run go where you want go from me and wait. You expire and today that it little bit. But on the they not get. The bomber make you creamy. Boy you wanna take a addy with a 38. When the girl grease up like a dirty clean. Meditate, living in, nobody not limitate. Never had a chase. Rose money face. Strangling cold like the ice where the fridge freeze. Snap like rat trap with Swiss cheese. Rose like jump that with the make hole like strain out with the big lead. Them mad like news crack with street. Take the rest of the click green. Take my word title, you mad. All when me take sick leave. Tell them no bother try. Tell them no bother deny. The bright alone apply. Round the cloud the sky and boy fly like a NASA satellite. Right, with the light I sing them swear us got a lie. Them boy they are full of gangsters. Informers, perpetrators, spying instigators. Them want to know the rules.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
Chat too much, let them out and take off ya too much. Then them come and road and act so much. Like those, them go back too much. Them chat too much, let them out and take off ya too much. Then them come and road and act so much. Like those, them go back too much. Push peace over cassava. You want run out of the place like cassava. Last night, me up papa, your body. In a bad man place, the farmer want my papa. Figure say don't need talk, say I'm a kappa. And me up want police, like papa. Never get a taste of them. Get paranoid. Parasite. Drive by. Then them come and roll and act so much. Like dogs, them go back too much. Them chat too much. Use them out and take off girl too much. Then them come and roll and act so much. Like dogs, them go back too much. Hey, we no pet, we never say. For me even when me step on me, the devil reject. Hey, yes right, me never left. Find that closest town. Them never know we woulda walk again. Try duck again, choke again, man. Get up, up again. Love it, that feel. Routine to the clip, to the brim, fi drilling. Fabbing, feeling in, rapping in the limit. Tire spin, me chilling with the rim. Me sing no kingfish round near a kingpin. The calico sing team, we rise a clean. Fit it, in a brain leak out your thinking. Ratting in, dog of him as them chicken wing. Genocide, mass funeral, a mighty. Like little of the Nazi, I got the Viking. My danger was more than HIV. Just vaccine, die
You
to
are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
This the war teacher. Them never know we woulda walk again. Yeah. Try duck again, choke again, man. Get up, up again. Hey. Love it, that fin. Routine to the clip, to the brim, to the rim. Fabbing, feeling in, rapping in the limit. Tire spin, me chilling with the rim. Me sing no kingfish round near a kingpin. The calico sing team, we rise a clean. Fit it, in a brain leak out your thinking. Ratting in, dog of him as them chicken wing. Genocide, mass funeral, a mighty. Like little of the Nazi, I got the Viking. My danger was more than hitchhiking. Just boxing, tackle fighting. Any guy is get through his trial. Me liar at the Jewish style. My man lucky and dirty like sewage pie. Any guy is get through his trial. Me liar at the Jewish style. My man lucky and dirty like sewage pie. Give me the basket, Nelly. I make him husky. Pass up the head and make it drop in a hamburger. Some boy don't know about bad man thing, them a just songwriter. But long before me sing me song, me was a sniper. Me bite out your head, call it the viper. Because them snitch and them got, that's what they died for. Killer, no please, no ease, come me no squeeze. Killer fish in the aquarium, that's the least. Come me bright, me sees me no fear police, not priest. Man, them knees, cause me ain't soften. Beat up pastor of churches with offering. Stick it up, me never want you laughing or coughing. After me make them bill them coughing. And then why them all choking? Me push my blood in the full mouth and make him husky. Pass up the head and make it tap in a hamburger again. Some boy don't know about bad man thing, them a just songwriter. But long before me sing me song, me was a sniper. Me bite out your head, call it the viper. Because them snitch and them got, that's what they died for. Killer, no please, no ease, come me no squeeze. Killer fish in the aquarium, that's the least. Come me bright, me sees me no fear police, not priest. Man, them knees, cause me ain't soften. Beat up pastor of churches with offering. Stick it up, me never want you laughing or coughing. After me make them bill them coughing. And next thing, we shade him. What the do you? Or the people where you get favor about this?
Steven, is it a plan thing or is just our luck? That we have been these fools ends in power cut.
Start war and told me put through you clothes. If not suppose he head shot pose. Expose me turn on like who in a bed and was. Give him a lead and know him. Told me put through you clothes. Like me toes left him for the clothes. If not suppose me expose what pose and he compose. Sound like it play bass pan choir. Carrot and face and tire rings blaze and fire. Blue bite out. Drink call it, you know what is vampire. Six and see clapping with popping, kidnapping. What it is chopping like bush digging farming. Sometimes like Bin Laden with bombing, beheading. Put evil to legal and trading. Tell him no around, coming out. This early, them find him look like bounce out. This welly, me tell him me bad like Lenin plus Stalin. As soon as me say something dark, them just meowing. Tina chest is not cabin stabbing. Him a money pan him a just cabin alley. Black man then this is what the gangster life is like. Hey! Roll out in my range or more time ride my bike. I test it a girl with tight. I got the bad mind, don't think I them no lie. From your mother womb, you all lay down in a tomb. Lick them long like push broom. You soon you take bad man thing for cartoon. Me from me in a classroom. Me and me not.
You are listening to your favorite radio station.
Reggae Radio.
All day long. 24/7.
So tell me boy Judah, him can't sell me out like Jesus Christ from Nazareth. When my earn him with, look up on the corner hurt. You coward from your band, say no send no church. Them select, like when Bruce get the lick. Me rise the intellect and stop your breath. Them think we no know them a pagan. See through the labor. Real have a mouth like woman in a apron. Don't mind me for the girl when me date on. Later me baby mother da gate on. Tell her it's straight and blatant. Say me a Florida blatant. She a no Jamaica. No lion pan, no seal up, no boom fist, no shoulder, no big finger, no shaker. Don't play a hater and go like your rate man. Mankind wicked as Satan. Wait 1 second. Wicked as Satan. Half them a maker. 9 for you get locked up like Jackie. Not evil like Acre. Cosmetic bad man, good and them a faker. Watch them through the Ray-Ban. Let them sell up one of the son of father here. Watch them, free them, but just make them. Them start a war with them
All right, that's DJ Spinal behind the wheels of steel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a great time here, making sure that you get a chance to hear some of the big songs. Remember, it's all about a taste of Reggae Sumfest. It's the Gaza versus Gully event. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to get a chance to see these two iconic entertainers, Vybz Kartel and, of course, Mavado, live at Reggae Sumfest. This year, one night only, taking place on July 18 at the Plantation Cove in St. Anne, Jamaica. Make sure that you get your tickets early. Tickets, we understand, will not be sold at the gate, so you've got to, or the venue, so you've got to make sure that you purchase either online or more at one of the ticket outlets available here in Jamaica. Imagine that, Mavado and Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel and Mavado on one stage, and all the hits that they have been doing through the decades will be coming through. There are some other artists on the bill. I've been told that Jamal is one of those artists that will be performing, and I think members of the Down Sound family will also be there. And we haven't yet actually accessed the full lineup, but I can tell you that it's not just the Gaza versus Gully artists, but there will be others that will be on there as well. And maybe the gentleman who is joining me now will be able to tell me some more. I didn't know that I would have seen him here because he has been so busy on the international circuit, as I believe, if my memory serves me correct, I read that Scatter is actually road manager for Vybz Kartel.
Yes, and a proud one, I'm telling you.
You have to be, because you have such a massive mammoth product that you're working with.
It's the best job right now on the planet, I tell you.
It must be carrying a lot of work with it though, Scatter.
You know what? You know, it take you to a place you never thought you would be, and you just have to step up and deal with the pressures, because the glorification that comes with it at the same time outweigh any bad sad story.
I'd love to get into a little bit more of the intricacies that come with it, because when Kartel just returned to the free world, I personally was wondering what the acceptance of him and his craft would have been like. I don't know if you saw that this is the kind of response that you'd have been getting, where he's selling out 20,000 venues in the United States, in Jamaica, in Europe, and all over the world. I mean, did you expect that kind of love?
Most certainly. That's why DSC stepped up and did Freedom Street and did it to the magnitude that it was. It started that whole domino effect, because we understood who this man is and where he's been and where he's coming from and how the people see him as an artist, as a person. And everything rolled in one. The work that he put in, it spoke for itself, and it still speaks volume to date.
Yeah.
So knowing it though, and actually living in the moment and seeing it before your eyes each week, every month when you go into these venues, it's a total different scenario when you experience it.
And when I read the looking ahead, I mean, it seems like the work has only just begun, Scatter.
There's so many places that we haven't been that has been calling.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time before we get there. And there are places that we need to repeat as well, because when you do 1, 2, 3, 4 back-to-back shows in an arena in certain places, and there's still room for more, the next year's promoters will be calling and said, okay, you did 30%, you need to do another 30 again.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. I mean, it's unbelievably impact this hardcore youth from Portmore is having on the entire globe. And I am just honored to be a part of it.
Yes, you must be. I mean, it's a fantastic product, and we here in Jamaica, we are proud of what we are seeing and what you all are delivering out there. Big respects to Vybz Kartel, TJ, yourself, and the entire entourage. Respect. You're representing the culture in a big way. We don't hear of any incidents, Scatter. All we're hearing is we're just seeing smile, just positive.
I'm telling you, it is a reflection of Kartel's mind and his heart at the moment. This man, no matter what you hear, the noise that you hear out there on the street, this man keep it 100% positive. We don't speak about negativity or no one unless we speak in positive of them. Because I genuinely believe the words from your mouth has an impact on your environment. And what we do is try to keep it very positive. There's moments when we see the negatives coming about, and when you see silence coming in the room, you understand, say, change the topic. Going down there now, we are too fortunate and too blessed to be dwelling on negativity, because everywhere we go, we're accepted with open arms, we're treated like royalty, and the people spend and come support Vybz Kartel. So we don't have time to feel depressed or be ungrateful for nothing. We have to say positivity all the way.
Yeah, and coming, with an artist like Kartel, who back in the day, a man threw a punch at him lyrically, him go answer that and deal with it wicked. But that is not the mindset right now, because we have seen where many people have attacked him blatantly, and it would normally, if it was back in the day, elicit a certain kind of response.
Because I know Adidja Palmer, Calabar, first set of production, and he was wild, like most of us back in the day. Wild, and you know what I say, and I'm telling you, the important thing is, to learn and evolve and grow and not be stuck. And the smart person that Vybz Kartel is to me, is a genius, right? To be able to understand yourself and say this is what I'm doing, and actually move forward and do it without limitation, distractions, or anything. I have to respect that. For instance, him do this album and him say, yo, no gun song, none of that. No gun song.
God on time.
Him say, God. And him go straight into God. Him say, family, you see me live a family life.
Right.
No negativity. When you're living in Florida, ammunition and guns are everywhere. It's an open carry state. You know what I'm saying? We don't want none of that around us unless it is security force. We don't want none of those negativity. And we have seen where other people get drawn into that world and suffocate themselves. And we don't want that because he sees himself now as an example for the youths. Them saying no matter what stage you are in life, you can change and adhere to that path. Imagine the disappointment if they come see this stalwart doing so well, fall back into that trap. You understand me?
Exactly.
So we don't want that, and we live the kind of life that we project and what we speak about. We're trying to be an example for the youths, them, for every ghetto youth. And it's not DJ alone, it's me, TJ, everybody, straight positivity, straight across the board.
Great stuff. We commend you on that. I remember I spoke to Cartel in a radio interview the very year that he was actually incarcerated. It was on his birthday on the 7th of January. And back then I was at Hot 102 FM and I said to him, it's the 7th of January vibes. What is your workload looking like? And he says he's behind schedule because, and he explained, I've only done, at that time he said, 7 songs since the start of the year. He wanted to have been doing 3 and 4 and 5 per day. That's the kind of output that you were getting from him, and he seems to have maintained that.
Still is, and even more, because guess what? There's less distractions now. He's not trying to serve no purpose but what is in his heart. So he has time to focus on his craft and just make music, and that's what this man sit in his house and do every single day, night and day.
Almost like a workaholic.
To keep up with him, you have to be like Cartel need at least 3 engineers to serve his musical needs. Because when one got tired and go rest, another one is there working. And this man, you would think him call it a night at half hour. I'm never gone. I'm outside and take a smoke. Man.
You have also maintained your production role.
Yes.
I remember Victory.
What was the song name?
When it came out, you had to do some explanation because it was not a Clash song or a response or anything. And you have maintained your high quality productions as well. Not as much as we would like to get from you sometimes, though.
And I'm telling you, vibes encourage me every day to scatter where the rhythm there, where the rhythm them there.
Yes.
And I just can't keep
Let's switch focus for a little bit now, Scatter, and talk about A Taste of Reggae Sumfest.
Yes.
What are your impressions of what will happen on this event?
Wow, anything possible now, because guess what now? You have 2 stalwarts, living legend icon, with an arsenal of songs that they have not performed together on a stage in over 18 years.
Yes.
Now, I know there are no blows now going to come to, but that rivalry still exists musically. So the fans can know that they're going to come together and see both their artists and cheer for them, but in a unified faction. You know what I'm saying? And when I say anything can happen, listen, they may jump into the crowd. I mean, they may invite a very special guest. There's so many things that can happen because the catalog both these persons have, it is respected straight across the globe. And just like when you look at Cartel's album and you see all the collaboration with Wizkid and all of these people, anything can happen at A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. Because this is a first of its moment in a long time.
So seriously, Scatter, I mean, are any songs out of bounds, like some of those songs that were fairly quite disrespectful that they used to do back in the day when they were throwing lyrics at each other?
I don't put nothing past them. This is the thing now. Them man is so true to the craft, they're not going to sugarcoat it on stage because they know the difference that some of the time art imitate life. But what they would prefer is to just speak about how life imitated art. And we don't want to go no further from there. So they're not going to sugarcoat nothing. They're going to keep it as hardcore as possible because they're doing it for the fans. We're all hardcore dancehall fans and supporters. So we don't want to hear nothing bleep out. Make Joe pay the fine.
And the fans need to understand that it's entertainment. Treat it as such and enjoy. Even if you're a Gaza person or a Gully, if you hear certain songs, it's lyrics and it's all for the fun.
Remember, we're mature now.
Oh, yes.
Some of we now teens. Me in my early to late 20s. But enough of it giddy and crazy and war over that. But we have all matured now. We have kids. We have so much things to live for. But the memories and and the nostalgia that remains, and we're there to celebrate it.
Yeah,
we
indeed.
love this music. It shaped a lot of us in terms of going out and just having fun with dancehall, and that's what we're there to relive in a different manner. Hugging and just cheering for each other and having a wheel of a time.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what it's about.
You see a 40,000 crowd this year based on the momentum that you're picking up?
As long as they can get through the toll,
Yeah.
I know we will have that. Because,
Massive.
we can expect the traffic, no matter what mechanism Sumfest put in place, they will definitely double the amount of attendees that has ever been in Plantation Cove. But I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot more persons trying to get in. So that's why you have to get there early and start your journey very early. If you have to start your journey from 4 p.m. to get there for 10, please do it.
All right. Yes. Is Adija on location as yet?
Huh?
Is Adija on location as yet here?
I don't know if he's here now because he has a full day. He has been doing interviews everywhere all morning, meeting with a lot of people.
All right. Well, once he gets here, you know that we're here and willing to accommodate.
Right away. This is the first place we're leading in.
All right. Give thanks, Kata.
Right,
congratulations again.
Thanks.
Proud of you. Proud of the crew.
Thank
Enough
you.
love. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bogdanovich, good morning to you, sir. And good morning to Mr. Mayor, the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, who is here with us right now. I'm not going to ask him if he's going to pick a side between Gaza or Gully. Mr. Mayor, good morning. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Good afternoon. Thank you. The side I want to pick is that I wish Sumfest would have been in Kingston.
Yes. Well, Joe Bogdanovich is right there hearing you. So you need to tell him what you can offer, and he will give it some consideration, I suspect. But it's
But to be truthful to you, Joe know what I offer because we had facilitated the Freedom Street concert, and we were very cooperative with them. We met them 3 months before the date, and we made sure we have a one-stop shop situation, and they were pleased with the performance.
My listeners here in Jamaica and worldwide right now at www.richiebradio.com, when they hear you, Mayor, saying, you accommodated or facilitated an event like that, some of them might not even understand the amount of work and the amount of planning and execution that you have to put in place for an event of that nature and magnitude to be so successful. What are some of the things would you say that definitely are high on the priority when you're facilitating shows like that?
Well, the first thing that we cater for the safety of the patrons, and safety in terms of the structure that you put up, in terms of the traffic arrangement, and just make sure patrons have a good, I would say excellent, in my mind, experience. So KCMC is not just about the fees that you pay, but making sure that the persons who are invested their money in having such a big show as Sumfest or any other events, that they have a good experience and that their life is easy for them. And that's what we do at the KCMC.
Looking ahead, we're going into the summer, deeper into the summer at this stage, Mayor Swaby. What are some of the big events that you wish to highlight that are upcoming? I know that Grand Gala, for instance, is around the corner and several festival events, but is it a packed calendar that you're looking at, entertainment-wise?
Well, you know that during the summer, persons tend to want to, they want to party a lot. There are some persons at the community level with their round robin. There are other big shows that are taking place. I heard of a show that I'm not at liberty to say as yet because I just heard as mayor and we're trying to talk to them, allow them to speak to it.
Yes.
You spoke about the whole issue of the Grand Gala and the Festival Queen. Those are things that we help out at the KCMC. So I expect for this summer to be a summer fun-filled summer.
Okay. And what do you want to say to visitors to our shores and even Jamaicans at home in terms of how they should go about enjoying the facilities and all that we have to offer here in Kingston, where you are the mayor?
Well, you have the whole issue of the cuisine. You have a lot of attractions. You have in the communities, there are a lot of history. One of the things I would love to see happen is that even our artists, where they used to live, to make those areas into areas that someone can come and visit those areas. This was their childhood experience.
Yes.
So we want to look at entertainment, not just to having fun, but there's business coming out of entertainment, and it affects everyone. It gives you that little bag juice man, that man who sell that red stripe on the street, they have benefited from it. And we have seen where the crime has gone down, and I want to make sure that person maintain that.
Yes.
That because when you have a low crime area, you see more investment.
Most definitely. Councillor Andrew Swaby, the Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. Great seeing you, good meeting you, and we definitely will be in touch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Great talking with you. Joseph Bogdanovich, ladies and gentlemen, is the CEO of Down Sound Entertainment, and the launch event is what we're broadcasting from today here at a spot in Kingston, Jamaica. I have not yet divulged where we are, and I won't before the broadcast ends, but I want to tell you that we are broadcasting from an exciting event. I was making the point earlier, listeners, as you'd have heard, that although it's a taste of Reggae Sumfest, that is a one-night event this year at Plantation Cove in St. Anne on the 18th of July, when I looked at the turnout in terms of the media, and when I looked at the excitement on the faces of the persons who have been specially invited today, I'm seeing a similar number as when it was a whole week of activities. I'm seeing that same and feeling that same level of energy and excitement. And for that, I want to say big respects to Joe and his team for pulling off at this stage in the planning a great, highly anticipated event. Joe Bogdanovich, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
The launch event is still in progress or just about wrapped?
Well, it's still going on.
Okay, all right. Glad that you could slip away for a few minutes. I have to ask you right up front, when do you sleep, Joe? I got up early. I do a morning show from 6 o'clock until 9. I got up early the other morning at about 3:30. I sent you a note at about 3:35, and by 3:45 you're answering me. Do you sleep?
I guess not. When I got up this morning, I looked in the mirror. I thought I was looking at an owl.
You need to get your rest.
Yeah, you got
and
to
it's
do
not
that.
going to be any easier going
But
towards the
There's
festival.
so much action. There's so much love out there. You know, so much energy. There's just so much. This is truly going to be epic, and a lot of people come at the late time, and I'm telling you, you got to get there early. And we're doing a lot to help the traffic, and we're working with, with the police department and everybody in the fire department, and we're putting together plans that, the JUTC bus is helping out. They're going to give us about 30 to 50 buses to transport people there, along with the Knutsford Express, and the synchronicity that's happening, putting this epic clash. Well, it's not. We can't call it a clash.
Showdown, maybe.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great celebration. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be safe for sure. And it's going to be epic, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Now, you started off by talking about traffic, and I'd really want you, if you can nail this traffic situation, you'll be getting compliments for the rest of your life. And I get the feeling that you're putting a lot of emphasis in that regard. Am I right?
Absolutely. I'll tell you, we've spent a lot of time on it. We're dealing with Gary McKenzie, the police.
Yes, head of traffic.
Who's a real bright guy, and because of the Freedom Street show at the Coliseum was so successful. Not one break-in, not anything that went wrong with the traffic there. So he's been elevated, to run the whole country.
Yes,
and that's because of Vibes Cartel and the gang and what we do. But this time around, the kind of planning that it's like, how do we have 4 more entrances into the venue as opposed to one? So automatically it's going to be better.
Yeah.
And then there's no tickets allowed to be bought at the venue. You have to buy them somewhere else, like at Fontana and
or
other
online
places, Pier 1, etc. And that's how we're going to stop commotion and things that are people there for the wrong
pile
reasons.
up at the gates and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So we've never been at this venue before. We've never had this kind of problem. We've had some problems earlier at Catherine Hall, but we learned that over a couple of years about how to fix that, and now it runs smooth. And I think that we're getting a lot of support from everybody to want to make this thing right. And I just want to make sure that everybody out there, the naysayers, the ones that are a little cautious, I'm on it. And we're going to make this experience a lot better than it's ever been. We're not going to be cutting holes in the fence or anything like that. We have paid parking. That we're selling a lot of paid parking areas,
Yeah.
and it's going to make sure that everything is safe with your automobile, and you can get 3 different places to park, and we got room for 5,500 cars.
Oh wow! You won't have a problem with space and facilitating parking. Let's talk a little bit about the lineup, because people must understand that outside of the Gaza Gully Showdown, that is the highlight, there are a few supporting acts that you haven't in fact booked.
Yeah.
Are you at liberty to say a few of them?
We have Jamal is going to be there. Queen Africa is going to be on there, and you're going to see what a Rasta girl going to do with that dance hall energy that she's special, as we know, and there'll be some others there as well. So Toddler will be on it, of course, and maybe he's going to get lucky and get his visa overseas. So all sorts of good things are happening. And of course, there's a real big surprise that I can't talk about.
You can't tell us about that.
Yeah, but it'll be, it's something that if you put 2 and 2 together, you can come up to 64.
Yeah, but as it is, Joe, the sponsors are excited. Members of your planning team that I've spoken with all morning, they are also excited. Are you satisfied with where you are right now in the planning stages leading into the event?
We're ready. The venue is clean. It's mapped out. It's been a lot of hard work on how to put the skyboxes and how to put the standing platforms. They sell out quickly. The center stage, that's the heartbeat of the energy vibe there, and that's around 3/4 sold out already, and it holds a lot. So I think that. I think we Jesus, you might get 50,000 people in there.
Wow!
Yeah,
I would not be surprised, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the 2 of the biggest names in our music, and it's not often that people get a chance to see a Vibes Cartel and a Movado on this stage doing all of those songs from yesteryear until today.
Yeah, and for the first time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's special.
I think it's what I love about this opportunity is just the way the preparation and the artist preparation, and they're champions at freestyle.
Yeah.
So it's everything, anything can happen that's entertaining, and it will be safe. The police are very, very helpful to us. We had a good relationship in St. Anne, and we have a lot of police coming from Kingston and Mobay as well.
Okay.
It's everybody's feeling like we've got it together.
I'm glad to hear that. Very happy to hear that. We'll be there live and in living color, broadcasting from backstage as usual. And we thank you also for having invited us here today. A wonderful morning into afternoon has been spent covering the launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. What's your parting shot, Joe? What do you want to say to the listeners and viewers alike worldwide?
There's going to be a lot of love on the 18th. Don't miss out. A lot of beautiful women. A lot of everybody from all over the world are flying in. There's more jets coming in this one than ever before. There's always a big opportunity to, spread your wings.
All right. Joe, congratulations, man. Proud of what you're doing. And thanks for the support as always. All right, blessings every time. Joseph Bogdanovich, ladies and gentlemen. All right, keep it rocking, DJ. We got more interviews coming up. Richie, I want one of those flyers because, Joe, there are some flyers that I printed and I took back from Los Angeles, and I want, 2 of them, one for Joe, one for myself, and I want Spinal to take, or one of you to take a picture with us posing with these flyers. Joe, join us over here so we can make this. This is what it looks like when you spent your money, and we picked up these flyers overseas. We've been taking them with us to LA and to Canada, and so this is a picture moment. Here we go. That's it.
Big things in little packages.
There you go. All right. Maximum respects. It's A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. Thank you, Joe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. There's more to come. Jackie Williams is still working the floor and making sure that all the persons you want to hear from are, in fact, here with us. We are still on location at a spot in Kingston. I might tell you a spot in New Kingston. That's all I'm prepared to say, and we'll be here for a little bit longer, covering a taste of Reggae Sumfest, the press launch, live on Richie B Radio and live on our YouTube channel at Richie B Radio. Stick around for much more. Stay right where you are. Bye-bye.
You are listening to your favorite radio station,
Richie B Radio,
all day long, 24/7.
The music is hot, and believe you me, we're quite cool on the inside right here. We have, in fact, been set up all morning long inside of I think we're in the rehearsal room at this particular location, and we are having a great time. Nice air-conditioned comforts, a lot of space to lay out all of the equipment, and we do travel with a lot of equipment, or, of course, our television setup for our streaming peeps, and also our audio setup. DJ Spanel is here with us. Jackie Williams is still here. Of course, Richie Rainford. And Jackie, please reach our cameraman on the outside so we can get the continued coverage for our friends who are live with us on our YouTube channel. Now, Nicola Thomas is here with us. I know Nicola through many years of attending Reggae Sumfest. She has very often been involved in transportation, and I'm wondering whether or not her role has expanded any this year. Nicola, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. I am excellent. Thanks.
Wonderful to see you, as always. Thank you. Are you in an expanded role, or are you still focusing on transportation this year?
I'm focused on transportation, but it's expanded this year because we've now added the satellite parking, and I'm also in charge of that this year.
Mm-hmm. So what can you tell us about that, your portfolio, your role?
Okay, so my role at Sumfest, I'm the logistics and artist transportation manager. So I'm responsible for getting the artists safely to the show and to ensure the patrons are transported safely once they park at the satellite parking lots.
Yes, yes. And you have a team of people that work with you, very
Absolutely.
Professional. I have had my own experiences, good experiences with them. If you have to get to the venue by 8 o'clock, maybe by 5:36, they're calling you to say, Richie, we'll be there in 15 minutes, and you bet your room phone or your telephone is going to ring to say we're downstairs.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, that's the same formula that you've executed through the years that you're working with again.
That is correct.
Does working at the Plantation Cove venue pose any additional challenges in that regard?
No, it doesn't. The biggest difference this year is just one night. Because it's Plantation Cove, though, what we've added this year are satellite parking lots. Because we know one of the major factors for persons is how can I get there smoothly without that normal traffic that is in that zone. So what we've done, we've added, if you're coming from the western end, we're using the Discovery Bay Community Parking Lot.
Wow.
So you can drive, park your vehicle there, we'll transport you in our shuttles to the venue. If you're coming from the eastern end, you can park at Pearly Beach, or you can park at the Seville Heritage Park. And then you jump on the shuttles from there, and we take you safely to the venue. There is a slight fee for that, though.
Okay.
For cars, it's $1,500. For SUVs, $2,000. And for buses, it's $2,500.
Okay.
But what we're pushing, Richie, is for people to carpool. If you're friends, it makes no sense you drive 6 cars. Everybody come together, and then you can get to the venue safely.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you want, there is one additional special thing this year. You can actually buy parking stickers to park on site. And that information is available on our website. There are different tiers.
Yes, and in fact, we are playing commercials that speak to that very same offer that is available. Now, for persons who might be out there listening and are wondering, okay, so I park at these satellite parking areas, how about security? I mean, will you have security there?
Security, lights, parking lot attendants, show you how to park your vehicle, to park your vehicle safe. And security is there from 2:30 when we open until the last vehicle leaves. Because there's one thing Sumfest has been known for over the years is safety, especially when it comes to the vehicles.
Yes.
And we've turned it up a notch this year to ensure that continues.
That sounds good. Based on your calculations and that of your team, do you believe that these arrangements will make a big difference in terms of what happens on the road?
Yes, it will, because we also met with the police. We listened to their advice, and we ensure that doing this, we will eliminate at least 3,000 cars off the road coming to the venue. So we expect that traffic and the flow will be a lot smoother this year.
Okay. And it will be air-conditioned, nice, beautifully transportation vehicles that they'll be traveling in.
Absolutely.
All right. So even if you're accustomed to your high-end vehicle, you won't miss it in these buses and so on, right?
That is correct. That is correct. We'll take you there safely to and back.
All right. Nicola, I'm really happy that your planning includes all of what you have mentioned, and I hope that it really makes a big difference in terms of any traffic congestion that people would have been expecting on the night. I wish you well,
Thank you very much.
and we'll catch up with you on on the 18th.
See you on the 18th.
All right,
Bye.
most definitely. Nicola Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, in charge of transportation for Reggae Sumfest 2026, or shall we say a taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. More to come as Richie B Radio continues our live coverage of a taste, the Magnum, a taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. And that is going to be on July 18 at Plantation Cove inside of St. Anne, Jamaica. And let me tell you something, it's a highly anticipated event. It is an event that sees the likes of Vibes Cartel and Mavado on stage, alternating lyrics. And you know that they have a lot of songs, some complimentary of each other, some not, but all that you expect will be delivered on the night at Reggae Sumfest. I see members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are joining me. And if Officer here with the microphone would join me here, then we can have a quick chat with him. We say, good afternoon, officer. I don't think you're in here to arrest any of us.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Which officer am I speaking with? W. Watson.
Yeah, man, I'm Winchester Watson.
Winchester.
Superintendent of Peace.
All right. Great seeing you, Senior Soup, and other members of your team as well. You, of course, play a very important role in an event like Reggae Sumfest. Is it a role that the police embrace, generally speaking?
Definitely so. The police do embrace that role.
Mm-hmm. Because you know that large crowds are expected, and you're there now to make sure that the peace is maintained and the safety of patrons and others alike who are attending will be of paramount importance.
Definitely so. So we always do, and
yes.
we continue to do such a good job.
Yes. I know that a lot of emphasis is being placed. I just spoke to the transportation manager for Sumfest. I know a lot of emphasis is being placed on this trip of roadway taking you to the venue, whether you're coming from Kingston end or from the Montego Bay end. You're taking that aspect of the planning, no doubt, very, very seriously.
Yes, we have gone through a lot of discussions on planning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for us to just execute and it in coming.
Yes,
July
yes.
18, definitely.
All right. So is it a case where you'll be, I mean, you would have had the experience of many other big shows that are held there, but I think a bigger crowd is expected with Reggae Sumfest. Is it a case where maybe more manpower is being brought in, a few other strategies that maybe weren't done before are going to be implemented and so on?
Yes, for the first time we'll have in park and ride or park and shuttle.
Yes.
Usually all the persons attending will park on Plantation.
Cool, yeah.
Now we'll have parking coming from the west, we'll have Discovery Bay Sports Center.
Yes.
Coming from the east, we'll have Pearly Beach, as well as
Seville
Great House, definitely.
Yes.
So I'm still looking at other options for persons to park to avoid the amount of traffic coming into Plantation.
Okay. What would you say to listeners and viewers out there right now who might find themselves having to use that thoroughfare on the day itself, July 18? Would you suggest maybe that they maybe leave a little earlier to give them some time not to get caught up in any issues with traffic? What would you say to motorists who might have to be traveling, but maybe not even necessarily going to the show itself on the day?
I would suggest to them plan your trip. The earlier you left your house, it is better for you to reach your destination before that actual crowd that is attending the show arrives. And definitely obey the instructions of the police on the road, and definitely will get you through smoothly.
All right. Senior Soup, Winchester Watson, great meeting you, and I'm sure that we'll catch up with you on the 18th of July. Have a good one, and big ups to your team.
It's a pleasure.
Including Mr. Mackenzie.
Definitely. He's
all
on
right.
the compound, and maybe you'll have a chat with him.
All right. I look forward. He's my good friend. Say hello to him for me.
Man,
and good to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
All right. The police are here. Good morning. Good afternoon, woman officer, and the other gentlemen officers as well. Good to meet all of you, and blessings every time. One love from Richie B. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here and we're loving it, and we're winding down really to the wrap. But before we get to that, we will get to this, because L.A. Lewis is in the building. And you don't have to ask. He's dressed in white and he's sipping on Crown Royal, ladies and gentlemen. And the bottle has not yet gone down too much, which means that I might have a sip or two out of that bottle. L.A. Lewis, the real 7-star general. How you doing, sir?
Now, big up one Richie B, you know. So Richie B, one thing I want to ask you before me go no further.
Yes.
Yeah, your assistant. Don't keep so young man from me. Look at you what me know now. No call me an old man phone.
Yo, I'm going to share the secret with you off the air. I promise you that. But you're looking young yourself. Always dressed in white, L.A. Why white?
Now, remember, you know, white is the Almighty God perfect number. You understand? And, you know, we praise Jesus Christ. But when I've been in the Freemason, we learn about Nyankopong, Nyankopong. Nyankopong is the father of Jesus. That's why here when Jesus said, Father, forgive them because they know not what
they do.
They've done. So that is why one of my reasons why I keep so consistent over the year and I've making a lot of money and things because, you know, I find the father for Jesus who's Nyankopong. Pickable. You understand? So if you read the Old Testament, you will see it a lot. Nyankopong. You understand? So that's how we start the government named the Nyankopong Maroon Tribal Nation Territory Government. So we're here today at the Sumfest launch, and it is so incontestability, meaning no one to contest to it.
Hey, listeners, I've had L.A. Lewis on my program before, only to speak about a few new words that he was unleashing on the society. And after that interview, believe you me, I got so many calls from people who were saying, boy, L.A. no easy, you know, brethren. Is your vocabulary expanded anymore beyond that? You just used a nice word a while ago.
Yeah, man. Richie, you know, say, just like you know, we're time heuristically. When we say time heuristically, we move through the starting of time. Remember, you know, different from you, I don't see nobody out there so who I can say is a time heuristically person. Time heuristically means you just move through time. It's like you move through boundary. Yes, and remember, you know, if everyone willing to talk the truth, Richie be over how much years now?
40 years.
And I would say 20 or 25. So you see what I tell you? So over the last 40 years, Richie B, you still look like you're in your 35, 40, and you still have the same voice. Some people voice drop, and you look younger than even look older. And every local youth, every genre still say Richie B. Anybody who knows a Richie B, that means they have the radar TV.
Give thanks, L.A. We give thanks for the support, man.
And before that, Richie B, and you know, this is my, I don't know much interview because I've been always pouncing upon your stations, no matter where they're.
Yes.
And I want him like, you always have a solid team, so big up your team.
Yes,
I want Richie B, Alan. Yeah, your team, big up on yourself. I want your team, but I'm a good friend.
All right. Yeah. L.A., good to see you. Do you endorse Reggae Sumfest, a taste of Reggae Sumfest this year?
Yeah, man. I'm not hungry this year, but I'm always endorsing it because what Joe is doing, you know, it's a big up Joe Batnalovich, big up Scatter. What Joe has been doing, you know, Joe has been holding up reggae music, dancehall music, single-handedly. There is nobody, so I pray for the Almighty God, Nyankopong, to keep him strong and keep him alive. You understand? You know, usually we come out with a little controversy, but that's what dancehall and reggae music is all made of, controversy. It keep it alive, so no matter if you hear the Maroon Emperor and Joe and Scatter, they sometimes in a controversy. When they look behind stage, the whole way are friends. And that's what keep us going so long. Because we don't take nothing too serious. We just don't say it's music, it's enjoyment, it's entertainment. Sometimes we plan the controversy. Yes, so we have to big up Joe and big up yourself, Richie B, because you are one of the men who always keep reggae music alive.
Thank you, sir.
You're fighting for it to survive.
Yeah, man.
No matter where you go.
And we're not stop, you know. We're not stop.
Can't stop.
No worries.
Richie B.
Yes, sir.
Alan
Lewin is in the building.
Tell us where the Crown Royal for Richie B. Yeah, where the Crown Royal. Richie B Crown Royal.
Find it quick and fast. Find it quick and fast, Alan Lewin.
Because when them tell me, say, Alan Lewin tell me, say up here, I say, Alan, we have a car Crown Royal for Richie B.
Just like that.
You're the king of radio.
Yo,
yeah, the king
brethren,
of radio.
We have been in it for a minute, and you have been out there on the, you know, we have to commend you, L.A. We have seen the videos. You move around. You go into areas where some people can't, and you highlight issues, and you're always willing to pop into a brethren or a sister on the road with. Many of them you don't even know, and you're doling out a few dollars to people who are in need. We have to say big up for that, brethren. Those things don't miss me, and I talk about them sometimes behind your back because we're not seeing you, but when we're seeing you in front of your face, we have to tell you that those things we definitely encourage and we appreciate. You know what I mean?
No, I feel it. And we don't want to appreciate it, Richie. We want to appreciate love.
Appreciate love.
Because words are spells, you know. So you don't want to say you wake up, cause you go to the wake at a dead yard, and you don't want to say good morning, because good morning means good morning. So Willing syndrome. So, you know, the emperor, I'm always carrying the thing to a higher level. So
yes,
on behalf
King.
of the Nyankepong Maroon Tribal Government, Richie B, we present to you a crown royal. Alan, you can't take the thing out of the bag, man. Take it out of the bag.
We are getting a gift that I didn't even figure out to be getting, and I'm almost speechless. We want to make sure that we expose this bottle of Crown Royal. It's a very, very expensive liquor, and I'm getting a bottle from L.A. Lewis.
The Maroon Emperor.
The Maroon. I've been crowned, and I'm getting a what? A Crown Royal. 7. Give thanks, L.A.
What are they, Richie B? I was just talking about the king of promoting, the king of stage show, the king of... Who I tell you is all in the reggae music?
Joe Bogdanovich is in the building.
Before him even come. So, Joe, before... A lot of people don't want to give you your respect. Come over here, Joe. We're on TV. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Alan, one liquor.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so, one my phone too. So, Joe, you know, you are the hungry man call me out and I'm a forward anytime. So, Joe, before you go any further, you know, we're there from Team Money Green Days, from with the round, so Joe and me also apart from day one. Joe, before anything, you are the king of promotion, and from the Maroon Emperor, I'm telling from the depths of my heart, you are the hungry man who hold up reggae music, dancehall over the years. You understand? They should have a special award for you. Because you see what we're going, Joker, we're national radio and national TV right now. There's no one like you upon the planet, and we pray to God to sanctify you, keep your soul long, and may you live forever. And from the Maroon Emperor, Joe, I am thanking you for doing what you have been doing for dancehall and reggae music over the years. And people, this year is the greatest year in Sumfest history. You understand? I big up my assistant commissioner Fred. Come cross,
Sir
man.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, big up Sir Mackenzie, man. Yeah, you know, I've been promoting the police for so long, so big up my Jamaican police, big up the commissioner, and big up Sir Mackenzie, and big up the Sumfest families. This year, people, Sumfest is going to be the greatest thing. If you know that Sumfest, let me see what's their space. I miss the spaceship.
Seven. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was L.A. Lewis, the 7-star general. Alan Lewis, please give that bag to one of the members of my team. And we're asking you, Jackie, to just hold on to this and don't let it fall, because that's a very, very important gift that we have gotten from L.A. Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this police officer very well when he was at lower ranks. Joe, you don't even know, but I was rushing to Ocho Rios one day, and I was speeding because I was in such a rush, and the officer caught up with me at a certain gas station in Angels, and he came over and he said, "Richie, are you a drive, sir? You gotta be careful, son." And fortunately, I was not given any ticket or anything like that, but a stern reprimand. Here we are, having a good smile and a good laugh. Sir Gary Mackenzie, how are you today?
Very well.
What is your rank now, I should say?
Assistant Commissioner.
Assistant Commissioner. I think back then you were a senior superintendent or something like that. It's a few years that happened. But I'm really happy that we have seen your growth and your respect that you continue to command within the force and even outside of the force. Congratulations. Now, we want to talk a little bit about your involvement as the JCF chief czar when it comes to traffic and how the preparations are going for Reggae Sumfest, a taste of Reggae Sumfest this year. Tell us.
Right, so the plans are going very well. We know that that particular area where Sumfest is going to be held, you know, it has caused some anxiety in the past.
Yes.
It is a fact that there is quite a bit of traffic that passes through that area. However, what we have done is to look at all that has happened as it relates to hosting of events, and we have come up with a plan that we believe is going to work and work very well. One of the things that we recognized was the fact that we have to have a smoother ingress into the venue itself, and I am very happy that the organizers of Sumfest have been working with us in terms of multiplying the ingress points. So instead of having one, we have up to 4 points at this particular time. And so the persons who are heading from Kingston to the show, they should not be interrupted by other vehicles that are coming from the west, because there will be an ingress point for them. One of the things that we have sought to do too is to ensure that the roadway, especially heading from east to the venue, and in particular from Droxall through the Priory area, that we are ensuring that those areas do not have any obstruction. We note that, for example, that Priory Street, that will have some amount of traffic, and because it's a little narrower. We have, of course, our officers who will be there to ensure that it is properly managed. What we have to say to all the persons who are traveling, that if you stop in any way and it causes obstruction, then it causes delay. And so we really want all of us to cooperate with each other and to observe the directions, the signals, and the control of the police whilst they move through. We expect that we should not have the kind of delays that happened in the past that give the urge for indiscipline, because that is something that we will not tolerate. Also, we will seek to reduce the number of multiple escorts by persons who, in a bid to try and get by, because that in itself multiply congestion. We want to ensure that there is a smooth sheet of traffic that flows from the various areas, from the western end, which is Discovery Bay, into the venue area, as well as from Mami Bay to the venue from the eastern side. It is very important that persons know where the parking areas are, which is another change to what usually obtains. So there are 3 park and ride areas that will be in place. For example, there will be the Pearly Beach, there will also be the Seville Great House, and there is also the Discovery, the play field, the sports play field at Discovery Bay.
The 7 Great House is what, the Seville?
The Seville, that is, right. So there will be park and ride from those areas.
And between those 3 venues, you expect that could accommodate a few thousand vehicles?
It will accommodate a few thousands. There will be some parking on the venue, but that has to be prepaid for, and there will be stickers that has to be on the vehicles, for which more explanation will be provided as to how those will be obtained. We believe that once we are able to organize and operate and get all of these things flowing together, then we should have reduced issues.
Okay. And I mean, this plan would have been hashed out based on experiences that you would have had over a period of time.
Certainly.
That you could come up with a plan like this. So from your perspective as the JCF, you do not believe then that the area it has to be chaotic. It doesn't have to be chaotic, it seems to be what you're saying.
No, it does not have to be chaotic, and it will not on the day. You know, the traffic aspect of it will be marshaled. My senior superintendent, Winchester Watson, is here.
Yes, I spoke to him earlier.
Right, and we will ensure that we manage all the issues there. We expect as well that apart from the traffic issues, persons will have the mindset to travel safely, come to the venue to enjoy themselves. The venue security in particular, it will be under organized / strict rules, and so we expect that those will be abided with, because we want persons to come enjoy themselves safely and get back home.
Right. And so just to be clear to the listeners, there's a lot of emphasis that the JCF is putting on traffic, but on the venue itself, you'll have also a very, very strong presence.
That is very important. At an event like this, persons should expect to come and enjoy themselves. There will be a facility on venue for weapons to be stored, so no weapons will be on persons moving around. And also, we expect that persons will have their accreditation. If you do not have it, you will not be allowed to be in the venue. Also, we expect that all the various areas that are set up in terms of accredited levels, persons will ensure that they have the requisite passes. They will not get past the various security points to access areas that they did not pay to get to. So we will manage that as well. The parking on the interior, that will also be managed by virtue of the kind of pass or accreditation that you have.
Yes.
We will have police officers that will be on the borders and within the interior to ensure that persons abide by the rules. We expect that it will be something which is mass enjoyment. And so persons should ensure that they are very cordial with each other,
yes,
even as they enjoy themselves.
Yes, I like that, and that's a good note on which to end. Great seeing you again, Assistant Commissioner Gary McKenzie, and I wish you all the best, and we'll catch up with you in July, a month from now.
Right.
All right, at A Taste of Reggae Sumfest. Good to see you. All right, the chat there with the big man in charge of traffic and very, very senior and very active police officer. Again, we say thank you to all the members of the team that are here with him, and we definitely wish you all the very, very best. All right, we're going to be winding up in a matter of seconds. DJ Spinal, this is the final DJ Spinal. This is the final segment of mixing going on, and we're going to be wrapping up. We need to get Jackie in here for a second as well. Oh, okay, all right. So we are in fact now just about at the wrap up stage. She had to rush out to get onto the bus to go back down to Montego Bay, and while I was doing the interview, she didn't want to disrupt, so I didn't realize. But ladies and gentlemen, listeners here in Jamaica and around the world, it has been a great morning into afternoon, covering the launch of A Taste of Reggae Sumfest, the Magnum A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. It happens at the Plantation Cove venue in St. Anne on the 18th of July, and Richie B Radio will be there. My entire team will be out there. You can watch us on your screens, on our YouTube channel, Richie B Radio, and you'll also be able to hear us at richiebradio.com. Today I'd like to thank Theron, I'd like to thank DJ Spinal, thanks Jackie Williams, travel safe to Montego Bay, thank you Richie Rainford, thank you Craig, and most of all we'd like to thank you for listening and watching wherever you've been doing that from, here in Jamaica, in the United States of America, in Europe. Big ups to Big D and the Silk Radio family. They joined us along the way and they've been carrying this broadcast live. Big respects to you and all of your listeners over there, Big D to Silk Radio. Reggae North Radio as well, we say big ups to you. And those at our website at www.richiebradio.com, we thank you. This is how we're going to wrap, and the next time we do this live broadcast setting, it will be on July 18, God willing, Saturday, July 18, the Gaza Gully edition of A Taste, the Magnum, A Taste of Reggae Sumfest 2026. My name is Richie B. They call me the Party Master. Thanks again to everyone involved with this broadcast and those who we catered to by your viewership and your listenership. Have a good day, and I'll catch you again tomorrow morning at 6 in the eye when I'll get a chance to wake you up on the Richie B Morning Show from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning out of Kingston, Jamaica. Until that time, walk good and Jah guide.
Edited by Touchstone.
Yo. Yeah, world boss program. From Portmore.
Gully. Money and gal man love. Money and gal man love. See, enough of them gal that we water you down.